Okay, y'all. Hi. Hey, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I hope everybody slept good because I did. Hey, Miss WD. I saw your comment that you left me, and thank you. I hope maybe you right. Hey, foster mom. I want you to hit the link because I got questions, comments, and concerns. I want you to hit the link. Okay, y'all. Look, we not gonna be here long. I'm gonna try real hard, okay, to give us at least maybe an hour, okay. But we ain't gonna be real messy. But I gotta ask Miss Tawanna a few questions because when I tell y'all, there is nothing like knowing you's right. There's nothing like it, okay. Absolutely nothing like it. There's nothing like it. Hey,
Good
foster
morning.
mom. Good
What,
morning.
what you up to this morning?
I'm finna tell you. But first, how did you sleep? How did you sleep?
You know what? After that live, I was so drained, and after hearing John, I went to sleep right after. I ain't hear what nobody had to say. I ain't read
Uh-huh.
no walls. I'm just actually getting up, starting to look at YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Okay,
see I've
well,
been on here for a second looking at something, trying to fix my channel, and I
mm-hmm.
seen you live.
Okay, so listen. Okay, so because I bet y'all know I gotta get up early, to get the kids up for school and stuff. So I'm gonna say before I say anything, I'm making it really clear, y'all. I'm not being messy towards Senna and Abria. Y'all know they're my girls. I love them. But I, came in on the tail end of the live streams that she did yesterday. And she told me when I was on the panel, she was like, Frankie did come up and he took accountability. And I'm like, I'm happy about that. And at first I was like, I'm not even gonna go back and listen to it, because it's probably gonna make me mad. But when I tell you, I just got through laughing so hard. I'm like, I am happy that he took accountability. But I'm like, I literally hit Bonnie's panel, and I said, look, I seen how, from the beginning, somebody was lying, some wasn't right. It was a whole bunch of confusion. And it was like, oh, him and Miss Tawana, they working together. And it's like, I don't necessarily believe that, but if y'all say that's true, well then, I'm gonna follow that. And I'm just glad that I did. And I'm
Hold up,
glad
hold up, say it again.
you can't hear me good.
Yeah, I could hear you good. I was
Okay.
typing.
No. I'm just glad that I didn't jump on the hate campaign against you. I'm so fucking glad. Like, I can't get over it because it was like I knew, people had a problem with you and people was using people to come at you and people was trying to make it like it was me and you who had all this weird stuff going on in the background. And I'm like, it's somebody pulling the strings. I can't say who it is, for sure because it's like you got this person saying this person saying that. And it's like, I know for me, I would feel stupid as fuck if somebody was going live, hitting panel saying, well, yeah, I did this, so everybody could get into it. And, you didn't accuse that, oh, I know it's like all this stuff that was blamed on me and you, especially me, I've been telling you, like, I don't like that people is deliberately playing in everybody's face and people still want to keep this narrative going when it's literally whole confessions out here.
Whole
It's whole
confessions out here.
confessions
Whole
that it
confessions out here.
things were said and done to get people riled up against you. And it's like, What
Yeah,
the
because I
hell?
mean, I don't understand the center and a Brill thing at all. I think it's childish. I think it's petty, and that's why I say that a lot of this stuff. Only thing I have to say about that is a Brill and center. I'm sorry y'all going through this. I appreciate that you all support me, and you always saying hi, and that y'all let me know that y'all watch my videos, and I do the same. But apparently there's a problem with that. And that's why y'all name keep being brought up. Because otherwise it don't make sense. The man who said it is saying that he said it out of maliciousness. He said that the
Yep.
night of Trey panel. He said
Yep.
it on the night of Trey panel. So the fact that it's still being mentioned, there's a hidden agenda.
And the agenda
I'm gonna
is
start calling these things UP isms.
exactly, girl. Don't want nobody to support everybody. People want people to look at people crazy and side eye them. They want all the support and views and for themselves. So
Yeah,
much that they will literally come out and lie on you and then make it so bad. Will know the person is lying on you and they'll still go
and
with the
it's still
narrative
keep
because
doing
they want everybody to hate you. And it's like
it.
this is why I said it's a game for certain people.
Yeah,
And that's why,
yeah,
yeah, when it comes to him and all that, I ain't tripping over nothing because it's like at the end of the day, any friendships that have been, destroyed or whatever, I feel like he did me a favor. And that's the honest to God truth because it's like there is no way real friends would have let somebody who is being malicious, they have malicious intent,
yeah.
what the
And
agenda is, and
that's
it's like, no, I'm not going.
what's so sad about it. Because even and I'm just being 100% honest. Mimi and I, we did have a disagreement. I wouldn't even say that we were having a issue or we had a problem. I said that we had a disagreement because I said because she was playing that she was innocent and she didn't know Lovely for Lovely to dox her. And she was telling y'all that story. And I was like, Mimi, you know her. It was no big thing other than Mimi wanted to keep saying that she didn't know Lovely the Great. So I don't know why Too Strong and took that on. Rather, Mimi was back there talking to her because then it was something else happened. And I remember saying, Mimi, yeah, you been having a problem. I thought me and you settled that. That's when I knew and I think that was the day that we said that Mimi was having conversations. When Mimi, and somebody else was sitting there was having conversations. And we told Mimi that the way that she's going back and forth, we thought that she was carrying the problem. But I ain't never know it was a big problem like this.
I remember that. Yep, that's exactly what happened. And because of that little small issue that was not a big deal, because people got in their feelings and they just wanted to have a problem with you, I feel like they took the bait. And it was like, oh yeah, and like I said, when I got the phone call, like, oh, they're working together, I'm like, I don't know if I necessarily believe that. And I couldn't even get that out without it being, oh, she got your ear. And it's like, no, she don't. I can't jump against somebody to believe somebody that's literally been out here lying on me. And I mean lying on me every day because they're in their feelings and they want to entertain the public and they upset because they feel like, oh, you don't rock with me or you going against me over dumb stuff.
Right. And then the fact that and just the whole thing of they was plotting against you and they told you that they weren't going to go against me and made it like me and you were plotting against you and stuff. It's crazy within itself. It was already understood even from the live that Too Strong did that she didn't care for John and his tactics and the way he kept getting on panels, treating people back when he did the shit, cursing Anaya out and calling her names on the panel.
I think
So
you talking about the live I did and we was all talking
yeah,
to him.
yeah,
Yeah,
but that so she
yeah.
already didn't. She said how she felt and she didn't appreciate him always doing the shit. So all this
Mm-hmm.
love for him now, I don't know where it come from.
Me
And
either. But guess what? I don't care.
I
When I
don't
say
care
I
either.
don't care,
I
because it's
I
like
don't
I.
care. I don't care where the love comes from, but I do care that
Mhm.
that they are developing. It's made out of lies on me.
Mhm.
That's what I care about. Everybody can be friends. They can love one another. I don't
Mm.
give a fuck. But why do y'all
Mhm.
have to make y'all common bond of like each other? For me, if y'all really like each other, I
Mhm.
shouldn't be an equation. Just
Mhm.
push me the fuck out the way and go ahead. Don't sit around and lie. Don't do that.
Mhm.
I ain't never did. And that's my problem. All of them getting out here on these panels with no receipts that they're accusing me of. John showed proof.
Forget the receipts. It's the, oh, I'm just gonna believe what I want to believe because I need somebody to be the villain. I need somebody to go live on and talk about all day because I don't like them or because I got an underlying issue. It's like I'm not with that. It's weird. It's not okay. I feel like it's one thing if me and you had actually done something wrong for real. Like if any of the things that was being said was somewhat true, but it's like, nah, this shit is weird. Like, and just hearing dude, be like, oh
And,
yeah,
and to be honest, and to be honest with you, I would even say this: the one that hidden lie that Too Strong did with John got on the panel and defended me from whatever she was saying yesterday. I just heard John Frank's live and I heard Vonnie's live, which
mhm,
made me go live. So I didn't even
mhm,
hear what it was that she said, other than what John was saying was some
mhm.
bullshit. All of the stuff was being made up, and my point was is that damn it, I was going to make a good damn point and forgot what it was about them making it up when I interrupted you.
No,
But
all I was gonna say was I didn't listen. I listened to your live. I didn't listen to her live at all yesterday because it was like I don't like my live wasn't even about her. It really wasn't. It was about him. I mentioned her briefly, but I just think it's sad. I really do think it's sad that people gotta just I don't get it. But like I said, I feel like he did me a favor. He made a post and was like, I didn't respect you enough to talk to you. And I feel like, that's the you problem. You don't have respect for people. You out here making problems for yourself. You can get in people's ear and make them believe something about somebody because you got a problem, but you want to call me impressionable and you out here in your feelings. It's like, to me, he's a joke. He's a whole joke, and he just mad that he's gonna have to stay mad because no matter what comes out of his mouth, I know he's a liar, he's a manipulator, and it's like he keep proving that. He
yeah,
keeps proving it, and it's like, oh, why can't all y'all just make up? Because I don't want to be around people that's playing these games for
yeah.
entertainment, and it's
and,
gonna cause me all these damn problems behind the scenes, in front of the scenes,
and it's really
and
and I'm watching, and I didn't say this last night, but I watch. I see certain things, but I don't have time for it. But some of the
mhm,
people, but my whole thing on this and what made me come out is that the same people that John disrespects the most have been
mhm,
disrespecting around here, disrespecting marriages, disrespecting girlfriends, disrespecting wives, and motherfuckers keep forgiving them.
that
Everybody,
part.
these men, what's bothering me is these men keep showing up short for their motherfucking wives with this motherfucker. Because it ain't
That part.
nobody over there begging John or begging John to stop with their wives, but now they over here accepting his apology from disrespecting their wife over and over a motherfucking again. I don't give a fuck if I ain't with mine or not. As a woman, that don't look good on you motherfucking men around here with these wives. I'm telling you 100. I said it. I would say it to you. So when I see y'all running around here trying to get people to make friends with this motherfucker. Y'all look worse than him. If you want me to come outside, I'm the fuck outside. The shit look pathetic. Because y'all
I don't
don't
want
want
to be friends
fuck
with
with
him.
y'all. Don't want him to
Oh,
call y'all out. Stand up to the little bitch ass nigga. Excuse my mouth. Lord, please help me with my mouth when I'm talking about these people or just to make me a better person. I do know I need that help. Because they piss me off so much. And and I don't come for nobody. I let everybody do whatever they can. But when you aiding this motherfucker and disrespecting me, then I'm gonna come out and tell the truth on you.
what?
If he wanna come out here and say he's sorry, that's one thing. But out here running around behind him, he ain't mean that. Let him make friends. Don't do that. All that okay kind of crazy shit. And it ain't no one
Here.
person around here that I seen do it before somebody want to hop out here. Like I'm only talking about them. It's been a couple of y'all been running, and we don't have but a few men out here with wives and husbands and girlfriends. But I ain't talking about no one person.
All
Only
I
that,
know is ain't
only
nobody got to worry
that,
about me trying to be friends with him or
nigga.
nobody else that hopped on this hate campaign. And like I said, people was mad I did what I wanted to do. I've been saw the bigger picture, but I do not. I don't play games like that. It's like, I personally won't be around nobody like that. You not finna get in my ear and try to convince me I'm being manipulated because you want to believe that the person that's lying on it literally was going live on me every other day, making community wall posts, hitting panels, lying on me, is telling the truth. But I'm being manipulated. That's impossible. That's impossible. The people who are being manipulated are the people who's mad at me right now to this day, just for simply Miss Tawanna staying out of you and Mimi shit, not wanting to be a part of the let's go against Miss Tawanna. No. Mm-mm.
The me and me shit, everybody keep wanting to make a shit as if it was an issue.
Like
Because
it was
that's
such a
not her
big issue.
problem. It was never an issue. Mimi said that she didn't know Lovely the Great and didn't understand why Lovely the Great doxed her. And I said that you did. So I don't know why
Hmm.
anybody even thinks that's an issue when it's just a motherfucking opinion and a fact. Because the evidence is out here. Lovely put it out. What you want me to
Then
get
get
in the
him.
back? You want to get me?
Then
Want me to get in the back with you and agree? Y'all talking about skits? What I was supposed to get in the back and play the skit like
oh
you
my
didn't
hold
love
on.
no
I
Lovely,
can't hold on,
so
y'all.
so you can continue to drag Lovely back there as if you are a victim? No, I didn't see that. You keep making me the problem about that back chat. I was called in the back because too strong because
Okay, my bad. I'm back. I
I
couldn't
was
hear. I
called
couldn't hear, but go ahead.
I was called in the back. I was called to get to know them out of them having problems. Mimi called me to talk to Too Strong for them. And I had to hear what the problem was from Vaughn. Because that was what Mimi told me to do. So no, I didn't go back there starting problems. The problem already existed.
Already was there. Already was there. And there's four grown women. I'm gonna say out of the three of us, that part is very well known by me. So when she got the blaming you and she in your ear, Vine, that shit was so frustrating. I'm like, how all of a sudden it's Miss Tawanna fault? Where is this coming from? When before the only reason she called you is because I was breaking up with them. That's what I don't get. And she was like, "No, we gotta stay together. We gotta stick. All right, Miss, I'll call you later." She called me twice. Then the next day, she called me and told me you wanted to talk to me. So when I say I'm standing 10 toes down behind, I told y'all. That boy was out here playing everybody against each other, sitting back laughing. He got everybody mad at Miss Tawanna over the dumbest shit. And I strongly believe that the whole situation with me, Too Strong, Mimi, and Miss Tawanna only went left because Too Strong felt some type of way about Mimi calling you. And they wanted to make it my fault. And I can't even
That's
say it
what
was
I was
they.
getting ready to say.
Miss Mimi could have told her right there on the phone in honesty, I called to one. And that right there was why I told you I
Yeah.
told Miss Mimi, I don't like
And
this.
that's what I was getting ready to say. When I talked to y'all and we called Too Strong on the phone right away. And Too Strong was like, "Oh no, I didn't have a problem." Her last thing was, "But y'all had to call somebody and tell them, or call her and tell her
Uh-huh.
something to her." She had a
Mm-hmm.
problem right then and there. I heard it right then and there, and that was at
And
the
like
fucking
I said,
beginning. But
and
she
like I
didn't
said,
admit that she had a problem.
And like I said, I didn't have no problem with her feeling some type of way. Cause honestly, I felt some type of way. Cause my conversation with Mimi was, I don't like this. I don't like where it's going. I don't like that you on the phone talking about Too Strong to me. But then when Too Strong got a problem with me, y'all talking about me, and it feel like this gonna be a situation where it's gonna be some mess, and it's gonna be my fault, and it's gonna be what I said, and she did it when we got on that phone. She did exactly what I knew was gonna happen. I didn't call Tawana, and oh mate, well I guess, and it's like all of that. No, because what you scared of? What is it that you can't tell the
And,
truth?
and to be
And it
truthful,
wasn't even that big of a deal.
yeah, and part of the reason, if we be truthful, before me and John stopped speaking, John even know when me coming back telling him that they having a problem should not have been a biggie because Mimi was calling me and John complaining about Too Strong anyway.
That part.
So even before we even got there, when we was all trying to do a live, everybody was doing a live. Me, John, and Mimi was on the phone. And John said, "Well, we trying to figure out what y'all trying to do." And Mimi response was, "Nah, fuck that. All Too Strong want to do is talk about UP. Don't nobody want to
Yep.
talk about that shit." And she
And I
wanted us
try.
to
And
go
I
over
try.
top of her.
Yep. And I tried to tell Too Strong that on Trey panel, and she flipped out on me. So when I say Frankie, I'm glad you orchestrated. I'm glad you got involved. I'm glad. I am so very fucking glad. I'm not mad at you. I don't feel no type of way towards you, play, because you did me a really big fucking favor. You really did. Because everybody showed their true color. It was, oh no, Vaughn, you a liar. You a liar. I know I'm not lying. I didn't want them to fall out. I didn't want them to be, but you're not going to lie on me. You're not going to make it like I'm back here causing problems and extra shit. When my last phone call with Miss Mimi, before she called and involved you, was that I don't want to do this. I don't like the back behind talking, and but we gotta stick together. We sisters, and it's like, but that's nah, Miss Mimi. I don't like how you're moving, and how I feel is her and Frankie got a problem with you, and she want to come out here and say, oh, I ain't got no problem with Vaughn, and that's a lie. You had a problem with me the moment I didn't sit back and let you lie on me to Too Strong. From that moment, then you had problems. I
So,
told you
boom.
way before I got on the phone with Miss Tawana. I didn't like how you were acting toward me. It had nothing to do. You involved Miss Tawana. As far as I was concerned, I didn't want to have nothing else to do with you and Too Strong, because I didn't want to have to come out here or even be into it with y'all behind the scenes, because Miss Mimi, you not being honest.
And that's the whole thing. Mimi not being honest. And she keep coming out here letting Too Strong talk for her who don't know the story. And she not correcting it. And that's
And
my
that
issue
part
with
too.
her.
Too Strong wasn't on that phone. Too Strong was not on that phone with us. With me, when it was me, you, and Mimi, she won. I can honestly say that Too Strong wasn't. But the fact that she wouldn't even listen,
Yeah.
it was like you wanted to be my fault. You want you
Well, she
don't
wanted to
you
beef with me. She just wanted to beef with me and she didn't care for the truth.
yeah, I believe that too. And that's why I say Frankie did me a favor because I was really, really feeling some type of way. But like I said, we got up on Trey panel and I saw how he purposely, maliciously opened his mouth about whatever when it came to those two women, only to get her to feel some type because Too Strong is like that. She is gonna ride for her people. She is. And if she feel like you not about the right, she gonna say something. But I knew it was done maliciously because I'm like, what could she have possibly said? And then oh, she said something about money. What? What?
And that's just so dumb to me. That I mean, that whole little thing is just so dumb to me. It was dumb, but like John said it, he said it out of madness. He said it to get them to provoke them, and it worked. What he did
And
worked.
it yeah, it
And
did. It worked.
I will say, he did say on Trey's panel that he didn't believe that it
Yep,
was true, and he
he
said it
said that then.
maliciously.
And
So
that's why for the life of me, I don't understand why people are still so upset with you and me,
because and look,
especially me.
I'm not biting my tongue around here. They upset with me. I feel like that whole mission of keep bringing synonym up, that uncalled for need to bring synonym up, is simply because Senna and Abreu been showing me report, showing me support, and she want to stop that support. I can't make it make sense. I can't make it
Yeah,
make sense why 2 months, 3 months later, she done seen all of us nicely getting along and still want to come out here and bring that up.
yeah.
She want to alert somebody. But guess what? I
But
ain't taking no money and I ain't gonna steal it.
I said that on Trey panel when the whole bringing up real and somebody said something about his set. I said it's like you want people to feel some type of way toward me, or you want people to feel some type of way towards each other, and I'm not okay with that when it's really the whole. First of all, us being on Trey panel didn't have shit to do with nobody else. We can't even stick to the subject at hand because you want to come out and tell all the behind the scenes conversations in a malicious way to have everybody into it, back and forth, side eye. I don't do that weird shit.
He got
And
nerve. I was like, that is so motherfucking
that was
pathetic
so,
and
oh
so
my God.
stupid and so out.
I'm like, she told us. She told us that. She told us
Huh?
that. What is the what's the purpose? My thing is this. When I say John Frank did me a favor, it's like people want to keep making it like, oh, I'm glad you stopped being friends with me. I just got to be honest, Too Strong. I'm glad we stopped being friends because I had no intention on you and Mimi getting into it and falling out, but I wasn't going to sit back there and let her lie on me. I understand that y'all real cool and you mess with her the wrong way, but she was not being honest with you, and she tried to use me and her conversations and make it like, oh, I Vaughn know what we talk about stays between me and her, but the question was who called Miss Tawanna and who is having conversations behind my back about me, and she didn't say it's me. I called Tawana. She
And
didn't
look, and
say
let me
I'm the one that's got a problem with you Too Strong, and I've been bringing it to Vaughn. She didn't do that. Not with me on the phone.
say this, because what it is that I don't need to lie on Mimi. I don't want to start a hate campaign on Mimi or truth. I'm just telling the truth on Mimi.
And
Mimi
that's
can,
another thing too.
and
It's
when
like when
Mimi,
you
so let me finish, Vaughn. So
mhm.
when Mimi was calling me to tell me to talk to you all and what the issues was, Mimi, I don't think that Mimi was calling like gossiping to tell me. She really wanted me to come in and fix it.
I
That's
believe
how
that
she
too.
told it. But she was saying, but what she wanted me to come and fix was to come talk to Too Strong, because Too Strong was y'all, because y'all couldn't talk to Too Strong. First it was you, and then it was Too Strong. We can't talk to Too Strong because Too Strong is big headed or strong headed and all this other old kind of stuff. And she wanted me to do it. And it was evident that when we called Too Strong, I was the person that was talking with Mimi and Vaughn on the phone.
Yep.
listening with no objection.
And I wasn't talking to you by myself without her. And
Yeah.
it pissed me off and it frustrated the hell out of me to hear her saying that she felt that you had turned me against her. I'm like, why are you making this her fault? And then, like I said, no, I'm not. My thing is this: me coming out and saying the truth, whether it was behind the scenes or in front of the scenes, was not so that Mimi and Too Strong could get into it. It had nothing to do with that. But my thing is, why is it that when we're telling you, like I said, Bonnie is telling you what happened, Gears is telling you that people is doing, you don't want to listen to that. It's, oh, no, no, no. They want me. No, 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 no. I didn't want you to beef with me because I hadn't done anything to you behind your back, in front of your face regarding Miss Tawanna. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
why is it that you can come out here and call me all types of liars, say I'm trying to come in between you and Mimi, and I'm trying to get y'all to beat? You can say all of that, but you can't acknowledge that she is the one who started it with her dishonesty. Why does it have to be it's Von's fault? Oh, you
I
why
just
would
want
I
to know
just sit
why the
back?
church. I just want to know why the church lady have been told the truth, but she keep coming out here blaspheming with lies. And I'm being 100 because that's how you represent yourself. But you
And
are
it's okay for
blatantly.
everybody to get on the hate campaign against Vaughn. It's okay for everybody to believe Vaughn is a liar. It's okay for everybody to believe, that I'm mad. Like it's like she want everybody to believe lies over the truth.
Mhm.
And I don't
Yeah,
appreciate that. And that's why I say Frankie did me a favor because it's not even that, I just wanted her to jump on Mimi. It's like, no, you didn't have to jump on me in private or in public. You didn't have to do that to me. If you want to still be friends with Mimi, that's fine. I wasn't gonna feel no type of way, but I wasn't gonna sit back and
mhm.
let y'all lie on me. And we supposed to be not just friends, but real sisters. I talk to y'all every day, all day. We
Yeah,
should have been able to have a real conversation about it. It should have been like, you know what, Vaughn, my bad. My bad for thinking me, and you
yeah,
need to have a one-on-one conversation. I would have even apologized. I would have
exactly.
apologized to you, to both of
And,
y'all.
and Mimi was acting like we were sisters. So when Mimi was calling me to even give her first venting, I would say that's what she was. Because I don't feel like she was gossiping. She was venting, or I felt at the time that she was venting. Let me say that because now it is gossip.
And my
But
only
when she
issue
was,
with that, oh my
when
bad,
she,
I keep cutting you off. Go ahead.
yeah, when she was venting, like she would, the whole thing was when she wanted me to talk to Too Strong, just like she said, Too Strong do not support her channel. She go do lives on Too Strong channel, but then Too Strong don't do them back on her channel. She shared Too Strong stuff, and Too Strong didn't share her stuff. Did I tell her to hate Too Strong? Did I try to make her dislike Too Strong? No. I said, okay, well, don't worry about it. You set up the shows, me and you could do them.
Mhm.
You like to do gossip or whatever you like to do. That's the kind of conversations me and Mimi had.
Mhm.
I had plenty opportunity to drag Too Strong. I had plenty opportunity to pull Mimi away from Too Strong because
Mhm.
Mimi gave me so many opportunities with what she was sad about. But I never tried to make that friendship bad.
I remember when we all, well, let me stop. See, that's the thing. I keep saying we, but I remember when the whole, everybody was all like, oh, y'all trying to bury the lady over there, and you took her side against
I
me and Miss
heard that.
Mimi
Yes,
because we
yes.
didn't want to do it. And
Hey,
you and it wasn't that you took her side of, oh, forget them. You said, you told me and Miss Mimi that if she wanted to do it, that you and Gears were willing to do it with her. So when I was trying to tell both of them, this lady has not been trying to sow no discord between the three of us. And then as far as the whole comment, oh Vaughn, but she told, me and you to stick together no matter what. Because Too Strong, I really didn't know. I really didn't know that she was having side conversations with Miss Tawana and John Frank. The only reason I
But
knew.
let me say this. Let me say this about that before you move on. When I said that, I don't, it wasn't to divide. I do believe that people can have more than one relationship with people.
Right,
I really honestly do believe that you and Mimi had a really good relationship that was
right,
more so like on the spiritual side and y'all coaching each other. And Mimi
right.
had a good relationship with you. So I wasn't
Yeah,
trying to dismantle that relationship. But when it
yeah.
came to YouTube, you and Too Strong had a long history together. Y'all had both came from the same place. And because of that,
You
y'all
but
shouldn't let nobody
you
come
said
between
you
y'all friendship.
said that you said that on you literally just said exactly what you said verbatim when you were talking to me and Too Strong. But also keep in mind, Miss Mimi was on the phone with me having her complaints about Too Strong, and I kept telling her, y'all need to talk. I don't want to have nothing to do with that. So yes, I was greatly offended when I get a phone call talking about, oh Vaughn, uh what you and Tawanna got going on. Me and Tawanna ain't got shit going on. I'm gonna need my friend, the person that I love, and call me about you to tell you what's going on with you and her. Cause I don't like that deflection shit. We gonna take it and we gonna make it about Vaughn, and we gonna jump to all these conclusions about Vaughn instead of holding people accountable. Like for real. And all of this, oh, I can put you on black. All of that stuff you said and did too. I'm like, this is so fucking ridiculous because of what exactly? What did I do to you? Other than sit on the phone and try to tell Miss Mimi, I don't want to be in the middle of you. And the real and it wasn't because I was scared of you Too Strong or none of that, but I didn't want to be in the middle of y'all situation because, like I said, I'm like I feel like it's gonna be one of them things where it's gonna be y'all two against me. Except I didn't think Miss Mimi would just flat out lie. I didn't think that she would start switching up her story because Too Strong. There was plenty of conversations after me and you stopped talking where I was asking her like, well, why would you do this and why would you say that and why you acting like this? And she was just not answering nothing. She was being different, and I was like, you know what? I was making the right decision in the beginning to walk away from this because the person that was in it, we could say innocently calling me because they wanted to vent their frustrations had started acting strange. She didn't want to talk to Miss Tawana all of a sudden. All of a sudden, the issue with her and Miss Tawana was just so big, and Miss Tawana was in my ear, and nothing I could say to her would penetrate. It was like she just had her mind made up. And I'm like, this ain't the Miss Mimi I'm used to talking to. She usually can, be like, well, okay, there's some type of reasoning. You know what I'm saying? It's like she was just all up in arms. And I'm like, are you guilty of something? Like, what is the problem here? Oh, Vaughn, I didn't know you was mad at me. That's not true. I talked to you before I talked to Miss Tawana and Too Strong. You knew more details than Too Strong and Miss Tawana about why I didn't want to talk be a part of the group trio no more. So when I see you come out here and say I don't want it does frustrate me. And I held my tongue on Vonnie's panel because I didn't want to feed into the you don't have no backbone. But Miss Mimi, it's not for me, it ain't that you don't have a backbone. To me, I feel that you are willing to sit back and watch Too Strong believe lies because you don't want to tell her the truth. And if you
Yeah.
have told her the truth, and I'm gonna say this, and if you have told her the truth, you won't even say to her, it's not right to keep coming out here lying when we know the truth. It's not right to keep trying to make Vaughn guilty of something that I know isn't true.
Or Mr. Warner that you know ain't even
Or
true.
yeah, or Miss Tawana. That's not right.
Because when me and Mimi did not have a problem, I didn't learn that me and Mimi was really having a damn problem until all the John fiasco started happening. When you went live and I got on that panel, and then all this shit that John told us in the back that Gears and Carla was privy to, because they was on the motherfucking call too, and he was telling us that Mimi was telling him shit. And I said, Mimi, I said, you believe in Mimi over there? And he was like, why not? I said, I don't give a fuck.
The fact that you sitting over there talking about me, that's when I flipped on him. Because
And
he was
then on
back
top
there
of that,
telling me, Mimi said.
it's oh, we been quiet and we ain't saying you can't say you ain't been watching because you went live on top of me. And my live was not about you. And it's stuff like that that I'm talking about. It's like y'all think I still have an issue with y'all. I don't have no issue with y'all. The only thing I have a problem with is, like I said, people rather come out here and believe lies, tell lies because that's what sound good. Ain't nobody saying you gotta explain all I'm saying, my only issue was is when we walked away from each other, the animosity and the anger shouldn't have been toward me. When well Vaughn, what was said? Oh, you lying. And it's like what is all that about?
Mm,
I'm not gonna just jump on this. Miss Tawanna is the problem. And like I said, I'm not blaming dude for none of the issues we was having. But I wasn't wrong for wanting to stay out of that shit with her and Miss Mimi. And honestly, it wasn't that big of a deal.
well, I can tell
And
you
no
that.
too strong. I wasn't going and I wasn't gonna side with Mimi against you.
The
And that's the
lesson I
only
learned.
reason Miss Mimi wants to say, oh, Tawana must have gotten Von ear because I told her about herself for doing that. It's not right for you to get on the phone with me and feel some type of way about this girl. And then when she got a problem with me, y'all come step into me as if you don't know the truth already. That's not cool.
Yep. And I can't believe it. The bullshit that I done put myself in the middle of. Because
But I just
Mimi,
got
I'm
one more
telling y'all. Mm,
huh? No, I just got one more
yeah.
question for you
Yeah.
though. So
Mhm.
after hearing, I mean, once again, we already knew this was a big old game for him. So after all of this, Mr. Warner, how do you feel? Because I feel relieved.
You know what? I feel like I want to move on. I feel like I don't care what John them say over there about me. I said it last night. What they feel about me is none of my business. They can stay over there. I am going to read the community report. That's not going to stop. But I'm glad that I found out the truth about what happened. And everybody who knows me, who have my phone number, one thing that everybody can witness and say to themselves, I'm not a telephone person. I don't call a person unless I want something. I say what I gotta say. We talk for a few minutes and I get off. I don't sit around on the phone gossiping. So a lot of that shit that they keep on making up, and John, or I say that to say to John, Frank, Mimi, UP, and anybody else. I don't sit around talking about y'all. I really don't give a fuck. I don't bring y'all into my real world. I hated the fact that I had to remind my family that YouTube could possibly get in touch with them because one of their addresses was dropped. I don't deal with YouTube off of YouTube. I don't have enough time in my day. So I'm glad it happened. I'm glad I made myself clear. And no matter what John do, UP do, or anybody else do, Tawanna in control of Tawanna. It's over for me. It's over. And the sad part about it is that I don't feel like I took a loss because in my heart of hearts, I know that I didn't do anything wrong. I know that I didn't snake nobody. I know that I am being lied on. And I got faith that the truth will reveal itself. It might not be when I want it to. The same way when people tried to tell me it took them 5 years to see it again. But the truth will show itself. The truth will show itself. And I will say to those or the person that I warned about John Frank, just remember I said one thing. He acting like JJ. So be careful. Be careful. Thought JJ was your friend up until the tape was dropped. Be careful. They
And
one and the same.
how I feel is that yeah, we did. I'm gonna say this. Miss Mimi and I we talked a lot. We did. Even when I didn't want to, if she was busy doing something, we talked. We had a really good relationship, but it disappointed me and it hurt me to see her sit back and allow the frustration to build with me and Too Strong, and for her to get on the panels and act like she don't know nothing, and then she get on. And then here's the thing too, it's like you say we were all real friends, but my biggest thing is that it's like, oh, we all know each other for real, and that's really how I feel. I feel like just like y'all knew me, I knew y'all. But when you got on my panel that day, Miss Mimi, and you was acting like, oh, my devices ain't working and I can't hear, and it's
Yeah,
like I was really shocked. I'm like,
yeah.
you
The
know
shit
what?
started right there. You just
Yeah,
reminded me.
yeah, I was really shocked. I'm like, so for when she saying like we was real friend, I feel like a real friend wouldn't have did the things that you did. I don't feel like you would have taken a side against me with Too Strong, because I didn't take a side against Too Strong when it came to y'all and y'all issues. I didn't do that. I said the truth of how I felt about your feelings. I'm not gonna put it all out there because it's nobody's business. But I do not appreciate anybody calling me and complaining about the next person, and then they want to play in my face and make it like I'm the one causing problems. And I tried to shut it down when it started. You felt like you didn't have nobody to talk to and you trusted me, but your love and trust and respect and all the stuff you had when it was just me and you didn't show up when she was on that phone or on these panels. It
Yeah.
didn't show up, and it
And
was
I seen that
it
you
was
and Mimi
disappointing.
had a really good, strong relationship. So that was crazy to me too. Because you and Mimi had a really good friendship. And Mimi, and that's what I felt. And I said what I said to John. I felt Mimi had a really, really good relationship with you. And I felt she had a really, really good relationship with Too Strong. And I felt that what she wanted was both of y'all to want and need her. So she was pitting herself to be both of y'all favorites. And that's why she was
And
going back and
you
forth.
said that to her face when it was me, you, and her, and said person on the phone. You said that to her face. You said that to her. So when I hear all of this, oh, it was side conversations and backbiting and all this stuff going on when it came to her and Too Strong, it's like all of that's a lot. Things were said to Miss Mimi that I believe hurt her feelings, made her feel some type of way, and she called Too Strong and was and they had their conversation, and it was like, yeah, she trying to cause problems, and it's like, no, because any truth that she said to Mimi, she said it to me. And Vaughn, if you can't be going against your girls in the public, you can't be doing this. You can't be doing that. You was honest with me and Miss Mimi, and you were
Mhm.
honest with Too Strong.
So
So
now,
if people wanna take that as, oh, you were trying to come between us, it's like, no. And when shit got left and you was like, don't call me no more about Amanda, it's like, what the hell is she talking about? Somebody got some
yeah.
explaining to do, and it ain't Vaughn.
So I don't know. I just don't like this old lady and shit, like they say they part of the housewives of YouTube. Go on over there with that shit. Because if that's what y'all housewives of YouTube do, y'all stay right on in there and look out each other windows and talk about each other. Because Mimi, I just don't feel it. It's weird. Mimi, I just feel like everybody lost in this. I don't feel like I lost. I really, really don't feel like I lost because I know how good
I
of
get
a
what you're
friend
saying when you say
I
that.
was to John Frank. I know that me and his friendship was good. It wasn't about no money. It wasn't about YouTube. But what we had outside of YouTube, it was genuine. And that's what he lost.
Yeah, I get what you're saying when you say that. Cause yeah,
And
that
you
yeah.
and me meeting them been around here forever and a day. And Mimi ain't never seen me in this bullshit. And why she advocating for it, I don't know. I don't know. I don't get you on this one, Mimi. I don't get you on this one. I can't believe you even set yourself up for this bullshit.
I don't think it's I don't understand how you ask somebody to be honest with you or to come in and mediate something, then when they're honest about it or they do what you're asking, you take offense, and it causes more problems. Because I could have been offended by what you said to me. I could have been offended by the conversation the three of us had when we was on the phone with you, but I wasn't. I took it as, okay, we gonna move on, and we
Yeah.
gonna not let this petty stuff affect us. But then, hearing, oh, well, we thought she was in your ear, and it's like, or I feel like she didn't turn you, and I'm like, this lady ain't turned me against you. I'm upset with you about you and how you've been
Mm.
handling things. And Too Strong was not privy to that conversation. So whatever she went back and told you, or whatever you wanted to hear Too Strong, or whatever, I really don't care. Because at the end of the day, when I said I wasn't getting in none of y'all shit, I meant that. And Miss Mimi, I'm not saying she was trying to start anything between me and you, but I just felt like it was messy and not right to not come to you with her issues. And I was right in feeling how I felt because look what's going on. Because if
Yeah.
she would have just came to you about it, me and you Too Strong wouldn't be even into it right now. If she would have just came to you and not called Miss Tawanna, or if she would have just listened to me when I said I want to fall back instead of trying to force the issue. And as far as the whole John Frank thing is going on, okay, yeah, we got into it because I wanted y'all to go live with me and you didn't want to go live Too Strong. I wouldn't have held that against you. That whole argument that we had, I felt the same way you felt. It went too far. We ain't had no business talking to each other like that. But at the end of the day, just like you said, things were said that you felt I couldn't come back from. I felt the same. I felt the exact same way about you. I felt
Mm-hmm.
the exact same way. And as far as, oh, I'm on this hate campaign against Mimi because of Tawana, no, Too Strong. My feelings was towards Miss Mimi and how she was handling the situation between the three of us and Miss Tawana. And it's like this is too much. We all say we grown, but if y'all can't believe what I'm telling y'all, y'all don't trust me. Y'all think I'm doing some snaky shit. That's not no good feeling. When you genuinely care about people, when you know you can call these same people all hours of the day and night. If you need something, they got your back. But this is how they feeling about you.
Yeah.
And I'm not too proud or ashamed to admit that in the public. I felt like we was really good on that level. So when all this other shit popped off and things were said that was hurtful, it was like, yeah, I don't know. No,
Mm.
because it's never that deep for me to go against either one of y'all. But I felt like y'all wanted to go against me because of Miss Tawana. So I just said, you know what? She ain't did nothing to me. I don't believe her and Frankie working together. I believe he lying because that whole phone call was some bullshit. It was said y'all didn't want to talk to me. He say he didn't say that. Miss Tawana, he say Miss Tawana lying on him. And I just feel like with all this lying and stuff that he been out here doing, it's evident that he added fuel to the fire because he knew we was having issues. And he's sitting back laughing and we all into it and shit.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Yep.
But I'm good though. You good, Miss Tawana?
I'm good. I'm good. They won. They can have it. Welcome to the UP sector. Enjoy it.
That part.
It was sad
It's
when I
definitely the
seen
UP
John
sector
share.
around
I
here.
see, huh?
I said it's definitely the UP sector around here.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
They can,
look, she loving all this shit. She loving it.
yeah. She love it. She did a 4 hour live on something. Well, I did call her a fucking name, couple of names, but she did 4 hours for what took me an hour and a half to do. She need me. She need my content. So I know she ain't going no fucking where because she's a mindless, thoughtless, non-creative, lazy ass, nasty ass, trifling ass old lady.
I agree with it.
Just disgusting. A disgusting specimen. Your mama should have swallowed your ass. Should have
Ain't no
never
way in
came to
hell
fruition.
all this confusion and chaos and mm.
Mm-hmm.
What Miss Annette say, Vaughn? Oh Lord. Hi, Miss Annette. How are you, honey? You say Vaughn and life sometimes personality clash, and that's okay. Part ways and wise each other well. It's no one on the outside of the friendship to know that keeps down issues. That's my 2 cents. Hey, Abril. Laugh my ass off. This has gone too far. You ladies, no, she didn't say that. She said, in my opinion, all this has gone too far. Lady division is definitely orchestrated by demonic powers. I pray it gets fixed. Hey, Drip King. Hey, Miss WD. Hey, y'all. Hey, Miss Candy King. Hey, Vonnie. Vonnie, you're not blocked. You ain't gotta come in here on your backup channel. I don't know if you just choose to do that. Hey, Scorpio Mama. But I just feel like I feel like it's fixed. I really do. I feel like it's
Mm,
fixed. They over
yeah, I
there
don't
in
feel
their
the need
corner.
to.
We over here in
Yeah,
ours.
yeah, they can have it. I just wanted the truth to be out about that little stuff. I don't care about it no more. I'm really, really done. But if your name show up on my report, I will read the report.
And remember, y'all ain't nobody off limits. So
Yeah.
but no, I ain't mad about it. I just hope in the future, whether it's me or other people, when you see somebody out here playing games, you take heed because
Well, the
they
heed that I've taken around here in honesty is that I'm going to stay to myself. I don't care if somebody getting tore the hell up in these streets. I'm going to
I
stay
know
to
that's right.
myself and fight my own battles.
Battles.
I'm not
Yep.
sitting out here. Don't call me to ask me what your friend. This has really, really taught me a lot. Bad as it
Mhm.
is, my
Don't let
friendship
nobody
with
call
John,
you and I
Mimi,
need you
them
to
have taught
mediate.
me. Yeah, don't call me for none of that. None, 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 none. I'm gonna
I tell
stay
you
over
this
here and
much.
mind my business and go back to the back chats like I've been with my same people for the last 8 years. And so don't call me no more. I mean, me, the people that I'm talking to, we still talking to. But I'm glad the grass has been cut. That's
Same
all.
here. Like I said yesterday, I don't have a bunch of problems. Ain't no problems behind the scenes. And that's why I said, I'm not mad. I ain't trying to rekindle no relationships or none of that. But when it comes to, defending myself and people out here want to play these weird games, it's like, no, I'm not about to keep sitting back. Well, I ain't gonna say keep
Yeah.
sitting back, but I didn't sat back long enough. I've been quiet long enough. I can come out and say this, and I know people gonna take it the way they want to take it, but I don't care because the truth is the truth. And like I said, I didn't want them two to be into it. I really shit. I didn't want to have nothing. I'm like, you need to call that girl. Stop. Don't call me. And I told her, don't start calling me because y'all into it. You know, y'all need to
Yeah.
fix y'all problem. And like I said, Too Strong didn't. When I hear her say, I didn't know, I wasn't a part of the conversation. I know that. So why, when somebody try to tell you what's going on, you want to hop out and scream they're lying? I get it. You don't want to believe that she didn't did all that, or maybe she did all that. You just don't want everybody else to know. That's
Mm.
okay. But lying on me is that's not how that's gonna work. That's not how that's gonna work. Miss Mimi can tell you whatever she want to tell you, but she know what she was doing, and that's why every time her name get called, I don't know, and all that other stuff. It'd be like, you know what? I've seen that before. When somebody swear up and down they don't know, and you know they know because y'all
Yeah.
been talking. It's like, okay, all right, I got you, I got you, I got you. But nah, Frankie he did us all a favor.
Yeah.
He did us all a favor, and I don't care that you don't respect me because if you had some self respect, you wouldn't be sitting around here crying about how your friends is doing you when you the one who's doing them wrong.
Yeah. I just don't believe in this stuff. I'm just kind of over it. I wish everybody the best. I don't mean no harm to nobody. It's just my truth. I'm sitting up here telling. Is why I had to say it. And like I said, I still mean a lot of. I meant everything I said last night. I don't take nothing back, and I don't regret anything. I don't, because I said what it is that I meant to say was needed to be said and should have been said. You know. I knew it was a lot of lying going on when the story first came out, but I
Mm-mm.
knew then it wasn't no point in talking because everything was loud, and I just let it be. And
It
the
was
time
to me. It was
presented
a lot of
itself.
it was a lot of confusion about that phone call. That phone call we had after my live when he hit my panel and they panel and wanted all of. And see, I think that's the most low down shit you could possibly come in like, oh, I'm trying to help. Let's all get on the phone. But you know you didn't set it up for everybody to feel some type of way. Cause when I'm gonna be honest, when we all got on that phone and Too Strong was hollering at you, I was listening. I'm like, who? Where all this come from?
Yeah,
What's going on?
yeah. And I don't know
What
what the
about?
fuck she was saying because she was hollering so loud. And I'm
Oh
just at
no,
the
I
point
heard her.
where,
I heard her, and I was listening because two people that I care about name came up. So it's like,
oh,
what's
well,
this
what was
about?
she saying?
I, ain't, I we not supposed to mention it. The whole money thing. Them two.
Oh, oh, okay.
My ears perked up because I'm like, what's she talking about? But then when we get on track, oh, I told you. It's like, what the fuck is really going on? What's really going on? Because oh, so you told her that. You told her that so she could, you know, get on here and cuss this lady out. So you knew what you was doing. You knew what you was doing.
Mhm.
And I said, I'm gonna just fall back and I'm gonna let it play itself out. But when I heard him, oh, I got this person to go against this person and this person go against that person, I'm like, yeah, nah, I'm not finna, nah, cause nah,
Yep.
you ain't innocent, sir, and you did everything you did because you felt some type of way about this lady on this panel, and you used anybody you could to fuel the fire to get your way. So I'm glad you took accountability with your crazy ass. What Javar said, he got one question. What's the question, Javar? And then I'm gonna go, Miss Tawanna, you ready to go? Because I said we was gonna be here just for an hour. Y'all, she quiet.
Who, me? I can
Javar,
hear
what?
you. You was asking Javon a question. He was answering you.
Oh yeah. I'm like, what question you got? Vonnie said, yep, that's exactly where I'm at. I know that's right, Miss Tawana. I'm good missing that queen. Bro, you want my teeth and gums to fall out?
But Brill, I don't know why people keep fighting for our relationships and keep trying to break us up. I appreciate you and Senna. I really, really do. And I am so sorry that this is happening to you ladies because y'all don't deserve this. Y'all nice, good, peaceful people that ain't been doing nothing but bringing peace. And y'all keep getting y'all, and it's just that you just happen to be in this community. So I apologize, but if I said it, in which I don't believe I said it, I said what it is that I believed is that a person at the time that said I had said something. And rather than me denying it, I took accountability because I never thought that person would lie on me. So, of course, I did the right thing. But now, and I've said this before too, after hearing him consistently lie on my name, I don't believe that I said that because that's not even the kind of conversation that I have or I talk about. I got no need to scam nobody. Whatever John Frank needed at the time, if I wanted to, John Frank, which I could have bought it, and so could you have. So I mean, it just don't make no sense why they even use that. It's
Hmm.
weird to me.
I think it was to turn people. To me, let me stop saying what I think and let me say what I know. Planting seeds of discord, wanting people to feel some type of, and I'm only saying it like this because it's literally happened to me. And what's crazy is it's happened to another person that's involved, where somebody come behind the scenes and they start saying little stuff. They tell like that whole situation, and that's the thing. That situation with me, you, and Mimi, and the lovely situation was not like that at all. We didn't have no personal one-on-one conversation about Mimi and Lovely. That happened with all four of us on the phone. Too Strong was asleep. It happened again with me, you, and Miss Mimi on the phone. So it's
Right, and
like,
that's because
uh,
I heard that Mimi had a problem. I was like, Mimi, I thought that was settled.
yeah. And y'all tried to talk it out, and then y'all did. My thing is that y'all actually did talk it out,
Yeah.
and y'all was supposed to not have no more problems. So when, of course, when me and Too Strong got into it, I knew what me and her issue was. But then when she get on the phone, hooping, hollering, screaming at you, it was like, what the hell is going on? And then Miss Mimi barely saying anything at all led me to believe, oh, so you're the one in Too Strong ear, and you the one inciting this beef because you and your feelings about y'all conversation. Because when I say
Mhm.
even me and Miss Mimi didn't have no side conversation about that you and that lovely situation until after the fact when she was like, well, I felt like she was trying to turn you against me. And it was like, well, what make you think that?
Right. And she had John Frank's stupid ass out here. And that's what I'm saying. They talked about whatever it is their problems were with me, John. And then when they came out, that's what they did. You Too Strong came out with the Abril and my husband. And John Frank
Yeah,
came out with the Lovely the Great. You lying. She didn't do it. How was you a
yeah.
part of that conversation, John? You wasn't even around then. And
And
you
that's
came
why,
out
yeah.
firing.
And I'm like, when y'all was talking about on the phone, I said, I don't even care. I'm like, I don't even really care. This is y'all conversation about y'all community, y'all sector, what y'all done been through. I wasn't there.
Excuse me,
And
Vaughn. Wait a minute, one
okay.
second. Good morning, Vaughn. Good morning, chat. I have a question for Miss Tawanna. Who are you referring to when speaking on the men and John Frank? Because I don't see nobody else's marriage or relationship in the forefront in this community. Well, just because you don't see it don't mean it's not happening. What I will say for it, if you have been busy trying to make people mend relationships with John Frank, knowing what he's done to your wife, then perhaps it might have been you too. I ain't excluding
Mm.
nobody.
Who asked that?
A
Hey,
lovely cousin.
Anaya. Oh, King James. Okay, I
Yeah.
see it.
So
I'm
you ask
multitasking,
yourself,
y'all.
King James. Don't
Oh,
ask me if I'm talking about you. Ask you, am I talking about you? Ask you, am I talking about your husband, Anaya? I don't know. I made a statement about married people who's running around caping for John Frank, trying to save relationships with this motherfucker, working with him when he's doing some raggedy shit to me and nobody standing up to him about what he's doing. And I see y'all mending relationships. If it was your husband, if it was you, if it was anybody, James, I'm speaking to the community. I didn't exclude anybody from it. Only thing that I say is don't ask me. Ask yourself. Ask yourself if you've been doing it. If you ain't been doing it, you shouldn't have had nothing. I mean, you shouldn't don't. If you did, I didn't call any name. If it don't apply to you, then move on. If it do, then it is what it is. But that's a question you have to answer.
okay, Anaya. Hold on. Yeah, no bad blood.
I don't have no
Anaya,
bad blood. I don't have no
that ain't.
blood with anybody. Anaya is free to
Mhm.
come up here and talk. I can talk to
I know.
Anaya.
I was going to say I know y'all cool. I was just reading the Brill comment, and I meant that no bad blood.
Mhm.
Okay, we not into it. Okay, that's that shit other people do.
Yeah, I want to know who all the husbands are too. If you think you're the only married person, and if I remember correctly, James, are you divorced? You keep talking married. But yeah, if you're married, I don't care if it's one married person or five married people. I would say that if you are assisting John Frank in his BS, then it is what it is. Why are you worried about whether I said married men or not, James? If it applies to you, then you've got your answer. You don't have to ask me. You know what you're doing. I can't answer you for what your actions are. I just made a statement. If
Good
it's
morning.
you, then say it's you and we can talk about it.
Hey,
If you
Anaya
believe that it's
sis.
you and you want to talk about it, we can talk about it. But don't ask me is it you? Say that you is you, and then we could talk about it. I don't have a problem with that.
Hey, Francis. Hey, Miss T.
Hey Naya,
Hey,
ooh, I
Naya,
missed T
babe.
today. I missed T today, but it's all good.
No, I wanted to know because I was listening, but like I'm home curling my hair, and you said that people married couples what he did to their wives and they caping for him and all that, and I don't like I that's why I came in the chat. I'm like, okay, well, are you talking about Rashid? Because Rashid don't cape for anybody. Rashid not even
Then you
around.
shouldn't be. Then right there, you should leave it alone.
I just wanted to get clarity. That's
I'm
that's
gonna
all.
ask you if you think that your husband been doing it.
No, he absolutely haven't. But you
Okay,
said
then I
that you
can't
said
be
you was
talking
talking
to
about
him.
no, you said you was talking about married is not too many married men.
Let me
So
let me
pretty
let me
much
let me be real clear to everybody, and I'm making this statement to everybody again. It for the husbands who are caping husbands, boyfriends, and men. That would be across the board. Any male in the community.
okay.
If you're caping for John Frank, if you are sitting around dealing with him and his bullshit or trying to mend relationships with people that he's fucking up and he have fucked with you in any kind of way or your wife, I'm looking at you sideways.
Okay, yeah, that definitely ain't for she then. Because Rashid, he don't cape. He let John Frank do what John Frank do. Rashid do what he do. John Frank is a grown man. You know what I'm saying? Like Rashid, he rock with all of y'all. Like he's the neutral party in this whole situation. Like he fuck with and rock with all of y'all. So I don't
Okay.
know. But I get it. I got clarity because that's definitely not for she.
Okay. I got you, sis,
You
and I'm
know,
not
you
ignoring
know,
you.
you know, we rock with you, Miss T. So I just wanted to get clarity. You know, we got mad love for you. So you know
And
what
I
I'm
got
saying?
mad love for you too, Anaya. But it's a lot of crazy shit going on in the community, like this Miss Annette right here and her question. So people got questions. I'm gonna answer them. Miss Annette said, Tawanna, please make everyone understand you rode with your low down son, knowing the mess he does,
What the
and
hell?
now that he crossed you, you want others to be on your hate campaign with you. No, Miss Annette, I don't. You
I
want
don't
people to
agree with
be
that.
on your hate campaign with you. It's more so like it. I don't want nobody to hate John. I simply want John to stop lying on me. And if you can tell me what John low down ass have done, because you've been in the chat running around getting people on a hate train of John Frank, been about 6 or 7 years now. But you haven't said shit. You just been on a hate train. You haven't told anybody nothing that you know, but you've been running around here smearing him for 7 years. So I want to know what you know that we don't, that you're not enlightening us on, and you want campaigning for the hate train you have for him.
Mm-mm.
I don't know,
This
child.
is a lot,
Hey,
y'all.
King.
This is a
Hold
lot.
on. Before I say anything, hey, King James. I don't think
Hey,
I ever
man.
had the pleasure of you
Hey,
being on
man.
my panel, but
Hey,
Hey,
King
everybody.
James.
just
Hey,
keep it
man.
respectful. That's all I ask. I ain't
Man,
gonna
I'm
let
gonna keep
nobody
it
attack my
respectful,
James
but
foster
not a
mom
disrespectful
or
what
my
you
person.
sis.
mean, y'all?
Oh,
Let me
okay,
James
finish,
not a
man.
okay,
disrespectful
Man,
person.
okay,
I
okay.
ain't nothing. I ain't even said nothing yet.
I said you're not a disrespectful
I was
person,
gonna say,
James.
yeah. I was just giving a disclaimer because I don't know you like that. I know Anaya. Anaya, my sister,
You
like
know,
for
you want
real.
me to
But
just be
I
up,
don't
just
know
get
you.
in the corner and just go to cursing somebody out and being disrespectful. That ain't me.
Never,
You
never.
got
I've
your
never
energy
seen it.
not right though. Your energy not good,
What,
but
I,
you're
what
I
not a
energy
no,
you
no,
nasty
no.
got? Because
person.
you're not explaining this right, Miss Tuan.
You
You're not
what?
explaining it right.
I'm
You're
not
not
explaining
explaining this
what.
right.
Hold up, calm down. I'm not explaining what right.
what you meant about boyfriends, and because ain't too many people relationship out here. First of all, not too many. I can
Is
count
that
on
what you
one hand.
believe? Is
Talking
that what
less
you
than three
believe?
fingers on how
Is
many.
that what
No,
you believe? John,
but you
hey,
said
look,
it.
James, you got to calm down and have a conversation. You got to calm down, brother. I ain't here.
I
I
was
ain't
talking.
mad at you. But
I
go
had
ahead,
to
I'll
tell.
listen to you.
You didn't specify. Now I can count on a few fingers how many is people relationship, marriage, or anything have been put out here on YouTube. Now, when you specify that, you only making your comment about a small group.
No, that's all you heard, baby. That's all you heard. I
But
said the men, period. I named all men. I said married men with wives
come on, man.
and
I
men,
can't.
period. Go back and pull it up.
Oh my God.
Well, the reason
You
why you fell away is because you must. Are you applying? Yeah. Hey, James, let's ask this so we can cut out the meat and we can get straight to the meat and potatoes. You feel like I was talking to you?
I feel like you was talking to a few people. I
Okay,
think that you.
okay, let's go.
Hold on. I think
John,
you and
hey, James, he want to yell, baby. James, I want to
no,
deal
you
with
not gonna
you.
do that.
James, what it is that I'm up here for is to deal with you and your issue. All the men
I
can
thought
talk for
you
themselves,
before you start butting in. Won't you listen?
but you not telling the truth. I'm trying to correct you.
Oh my
I'm
God.
listening. You saying what I said
You
and
know
it's
what?
not what I said.
You're not stupid, Miss Tawanna. I don't know what you why you up here
Hey,
throwing subliminal.
let me make this real simple for you. Let me hold up, everybody. John, hey, James. You want me to make this simple for you? You want me to make this simple for you?
He dropped
Because I
down.
can answer your
He
question
he
that you
he
having a
left.
problem asking.
Yeah, he left. I didn't drop him. He left.
She
But
Yeah,
no,
he
I
was
just want
breaking. He
I'm his
making it about
representative.
him. He's so damn caught up in his feelings
right,
because
Anaya.
it must be him. It must be him that I'm talking about. And if the shoe fit, wear the motherfucker.
Oh Lord.
Look. I just want to say I wasn't coming at King James. I was just giving a
I
disclaimer
wasn't
because
either.
I didn't know what he was gonna say. So it was like I just want to say, let's just keep it respectful. And but I guess he's upset. Mr. Warner, why do you have to say that? Why you?
No, because I'm
Yeah,
not going to
cause
look.
she was. I swear, cause I didn't hear you say men and relate. All I heard was married or was married in a relationship. I know my relationship and my marriage is out there, and I know that
I know that your relationship
she
is out
and
there.
John Frank their relationship. So
I know that JJ relationship is out there. There's a lot of people out there. But if he want to wear the shoe, perhaps I am talking about him and what I seen in Simply Chat. But if he could have been man enough and got on this platform and just said, Miss Tawanna, I'm married and I feel like you talking about me. I said, ask if you feel like you talking about me and I can answer your question. But you want to tell me what the fuck I'm talking about with 10 other men.
yeah, you gotta exclude though JJ because JJ now here capping for John Frank. So that wouldn't even relate to JJ. That's probably
John,
why
yeah,
it's like it's
JJ
only a
have said
small
some
group of
shit.
men out here.
JJ have said some shit. He ain't capping for John Frank, but he did come for me.
Oh, okay. Oh, see, I ain't subscribed to it. So I
See,
don't
that's
know.
what's going
Yeah,
on.
I didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know
Just
that
because
either.
y'all don't see it don't mean I didn't see it. But if you want to open the
Yeah,
envelope with your name not on it, open it.
yeah.
Mm-mm. This is all a mess. It's just everything that's going on. That's why I don't be around like that. First of all, I'm busy working these 7 to 7s and got 2 kids graduating from school and proms and stuff. So it's just a mess. So I just stay out of it. It's just too much like dumb shit going on.
Yeah. And I'm proud of
But
you
just
though.
like
I
I
really
said
am
last
for
night,
staying
Thank
out
you,
all the shit.
sis.
I am.
what it
I'm
is.
proud. I'm proud of all us. I really am.
Yeah, you've
Yes,
been
and I
doing
don't
good.
know, and I don't know why people waking up today because we talking about the argument. I just said last night I don't have a problem with nobody, but if anybody can't make a decision between me and John Frank, let me help. So the Frank can stop trying to convince a lot of motherfuckers a bunch of lies about me. Go ahead, and y'all can go ahead on over there with John Frank, and I'm good.
But what about the
That's
neutral
what I
people? The
said
people
last
that
night.
wanted the neutral people in it. That you know what I'm saying, that rock with both of y'all. What about that? You want people to pick a side?
I want people for John Frank. If you have an issue and you don't know what to do, y'all can go over there and let's give all YouTube some peace.
Okay, I
I'll be the
understand what
one
you're
to step
saying.
back and everybody can hang with John.
I
Please
understand. Yeah, I
go
see
over
what
there
you're
and hang
saying.
with John. If you have any dilemma about rebel or not, you being faithful to me or not, I can cut you loose and let you be with John.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Dang, yo, it's just crazy. I don't know.
Anaya, I said like, see, I'm gonna say this for those of us that are actually affected by this, like the people that's a part of J4K and the T sector and all of it, know the history of Too Strong, Vine, Mimi, John Frank, Tawanna. I really understand how it affects all of us. And but
Yeah,
you know where Anaya, you know where I stand, and
yeah,
that's just what I don't have no issue with you being cool with him. I don't have no issue with nobody being cool with nobody. I just don't want nobody, trying to, what I'm saying, like being fed the false narrative. And I know you don't believe the bullshit, and I know you don't, you know what I'm saying? It's
yeah.
like for me,
No,
I
no,
really don't care. But I get what Miss Tawana is saying, because there is some people that's kind of like, oh,
no.
I
I'm
can't
gonna
believe
tell.
y'all
No,
got
let me
into
speak for
it.
myself, Vaughn. Let me speak for
Oh, okay,
myself.
go ahead. My
I
bad.
feel that the way that I do YouTube and I protect myself is that this is a community where the subscribers does run everything.
Yeah,
Regardless of what everybody says, everybody go live to get the subscribers. When you are in somebody's chat, you support them. You're supporting them because you believe them and you like them and you standing beside them. I don't give a fuck what they talking about. That's what it means. I don't care if you in the chat and uh you talking to Vonnie about something that ain't got nothing to do with the person saying. You know the person is being negative. In my
Hmm.
real world, in my YouTube your world, I just don't deal with that. I don't get caught up in the he say she say. I figure out who's who, and I've been doing it forever by where you hang. I don't need that. I don't want that. I don't want to be looking at you saying that you're not my friend or rather or not you still cool with me because this motherfucker talking about me and you ain't saying that he ain't stopped. I don't want to give you the responsibility to have to say it. I don't want
right,
to get nobody responsibility for me. So yes, I don't need YouTube. I don't need the views. I don't need the numbers. I don't need none of that. And for my piece and everybody else's, if that's where you want to be. I'll be good with it. I don't have and I still won't have a beef. But I won't be looking for you to come share, hang out, and be with me. I'm not guessing. I'm not doing that. I have not been in this kind of shit on YouTube since I have been out here. And I'm not going to start today. I'm not going to go to the UP sector and do the things the way the UP sector does it because I see that shit constantly bringing turmoil. And that's what y'all arguments and fights are always about. And it's due to that. People hang in places
Exposing
thinking that
shit.
they friends and
Yeah.
nobody ain't friends for real. Everybody stabbing each other in the back, faking friendship. So I don't like it. I don't want to be a part of that. And will I lose friends because of it? Yes, I will. And I did think about that. But it
yeah,
is what it is. I'm never gonna guess whether or not you cool with me. I'm never gonna guess whether or not I should jump out there and help you when somebody gonna come for you. We either fuck with each other or we don't.
right. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I just hoping for everybody, like just find peace in the situation that's going on. Everybody just go their way. You know what I'm saying? If this group of people ain't cool no more, everybody just go their way and just go push
Right.
on, go and
And
go in
that's
your
all this
direction.
is. And this is all it is. John Frank wanna go over to a different sector and he going
Hmm.
out with a bang. He can go ahead.
I say have a field day, buddy.
Not a field day. Y'all crazy.
Like,
And
I'm
if it
fear have
wasn't
a
for
field
that
day.
community report, James, and you can go live and speak to me. If it wasn't for that community report and you didn't want to be on that community report, you wouldn't have got up here with your issue. Your name gonna stay on the community report if somebody put it in there. Everybody gonna get mad at me about that community report. Okay. Shit, yeah, the community report is free for anybody to use. Somebody saying something to you, say something back if you wanna. Ignore the shit if you wanna. Everybody complaining about that community report are the exact same people who say they don't watch it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Anaya, can I ask you a question, sis?
Yeah.
And it's I just want to know, like, out of all the stuff we done been through on YouTube, like, and I'm talking about doxing, exposing, back chat. Do you think the community report is that bad? Do you think, like, on, if you had to weigh it on a scale of 1 to 10 of how bad it, and it what's it been, about maybe 3 weeks she done had it going, on a scale of 1 to 10, do you think it's as bad as going live on somebody and telling a back behind the
No,
sines
I don't
conversation?
know.
Okay,
I
because
think
I'm like, to me it's,
I think on the scale of
yeah,
1 to 10, the shit is like a three because everybody like when the community come together and they got their opinions, it's all about people who talk shit. We all talk shit,
right.
said some fucked up shit. We all did some diabolical shit on here. So people are gonna have questions, have opinions. Me, I don't give a fuck. You can write in the community
Mm-hmm.
report. I don't take it personally. What
Mm-hmm.
motherfuckers say, what strangers say their opinions, I don't give a fuck. I laugh at this shit. Motherfuckers still be out here talking
Mm-hmm.
shit, calling me every name but the son of God. I laugh and I keep it pushing. It ain't a motherfucking thing that a bitch on this motherfucking free ass app can say about me that's going to trigger me and have me pissed the fuck off. It's a show. It's a show. Me personally, I don't take that shit. Come on, now somebody wrote in about me and shit. I
Yeah.
don't give a fuck. Keep the show going. That's their
Yeah.
opinion. Everybody
I'm
got
like,
an
this is
opinion.
light work to me.
It
Like, the
is.
I wish the community report was out when we was when I was beefing with Miss Tawanna there, man. Like, it's
Yeah,
like,
it's like
what?
what?
This would have
But you
been
know what?
Right.
good.
It's funny as
And
shit.
that
This shit is funny to me. I swear to God, it be funny. I be
It is. It's
laughing.
really funny.
Somebody wrote some shit about shit. I was cracking up like me and she was cracking the fuck up. It was about
somebody
some
wrote
shit from
something
four
about, oh,
years
they did say
ago.
something about shit. Paradise.
Yeah. They
Yeah,
talking
I
shit about
swear, it's
me.
like she
Where
she
Vaughn?
she
She
doing
got
her
her
little shorts or
GED
whatever.
yet?
We
It's
be
like,
cracking the fuck up like shit. You see that shit, yo? This shit be funny. Like we be laughing. Ain't nothing that nobody can do on this free ass app. A stranger that can make me upset anymore. I'm not in that headspace,
yeah,
especially when it's the same the same shit that happened with me and she from 3-4 years ago. What
years
the fuck I
ago.
be sitting
Yeah,
around mad for? What? No, not I. Not
yeah.
not an I
and,
and she. Nope.
and see, and see, it's no pleasing people because James, who's complaining, remember when they talked I remember him and his wife was on the community board, came up there. And my approach then before, and then Lovely knows this, I had this conversation with Lovely. Then when they did it, I was like, y'all can't keep bringing up these people and their marriage. We can say that they might have got married on YouTube, they broke up, and now they still want to get together. It's actually a real love story. So that
Yeah.
shit y'all saying, but they didn't hear it because they too busy listening to the noise around them and the gossip.
Yeah.
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 So
I
I
get
don't
it.
have to explain that to them. What it is that I do is I just made the adjustment and I would no longer act like I give a shit what people saying about them.
And
That's
me,
all
I'm
it
speaking.
does.
I'm
It
speaking.
just
Like I'm
changed
speaking
my
for
take.
me. I'm speaking for me and like how I feel about it. I'm not sitting up here dismissing, about how nobody else feels. Everybody not gonna feel how me and she feel. Anybody, we're not gonna feel how Vine feel, how you feel. People gonna have their opinions or whatever. But for me personally, I like the community report. It's funny. It's entertaining. You know what I'm saying? So that's just me. That's
Hmm.
how I feel. I'm not
To me,
dismissing
it's
how
just,
nobody
it's
feel
real.
though.
But look,
Yeah, it's real childish fun, and like she
exactly.
said, any and
And no
everybody can get in on it.
Yeah, because we all ran
anybody
amok.
can
We
get it.
all ran amok. Like we all ran amok, and
Yeah.
people don't
Everybody.
forget shit that we've done. We've all doxed and well, not we all, but we all done doxed and did some fuck shit and talked about the deceased people. Like we all like speaking for me, we've done dumb shit. So I'm not gonna sit around mad because somebody writing in on their opinions on the dumb shit that I've done in the past. That's I gotta take that. I did that dumb shit. I'm not mad at you for writing
Hmm.
in about it. Cool beans. That's how you feel. It's not affecting me, but it is what it is. Get your shit off. Get, get your shit off. That's
Thank
how
you
I
for
feel
coming up
about
and
it.
changing our attitude, Anaya, because I was getting ready to
I
get
was
in my
gonna say,
feelings and get
yeah.
good. But you have changed me and brought me back down to earth, and I appreciate that.
Oh, you're welcome. You know you my big sis, so you already know.
No,
I
you
love for
came up here
you.
with that Miss T shit.
No, I call you both. Now, Miss T. Now you know I'ma hurt you.
I'm not
I'm
gonna
like,
lie.
oh, I'm Miss T today.
Listening to Buddy over there crash out and talk about her so much, I didn't started
Who?
calling her Miss T.
Yeah,
It'd be like,
I thought you
damn,
was like Miss T or Big Sis.
Miss T,
Look,
Miss
Right,
T.
right.
and Naya, honestly, I like everybody in John's chat. I do. It's just too much. If he got to convince y'all not to hate me, I'd rather y'all just go on over there.
See, John Frank, I
'Cause
don't from what I John Frank don't be calling Rashid. Oh no, don't be friends. He from him and Rashid. He don't be calling Rashid talking about you.
no, he
He
don't
don't do
call
that.
Rashid and talk about Rashid. I do know John Frank. Oh, I do know John Frank though. I do know he over there giving him his whole life sad ass story. That's his way of getting you to believe him. And it's
Lord have
okay. I'm
mercy.
glad he have Rashid. I
The way
am
I'm
a hundred
But
laughing.
percent
Rashid,
happy
like,
he
but
got
Rashid is
Rashid.
neutral though. He's a neutral party. Like, what
But
what you and John Frank experience, that's your experience. That's not you and Rashid experience. So
and
Rashid
that's
ain't going
why
okay
John
because
Frank
he's listening
can't
to
come.
somebody's story. He's like, okay, well, because she did this to you, I'm not going to fuck with her. We too grown for that. Rashid don't even move like that. If you fuck
It
with him,
doesn't
who fuck
even
with you?
look. It doesn't even bother me that Rashid is talk to him. Rashid talks to him. I'm glad somebody talked to him. To be perfectly honest, this is John's Hank Cake campaign simply because it please everybody understand that the reason why I don't want to be bothered with John Frank has nothing to do with Vaughn. It has everything to do with after he said, let's walk our separate ways and don't speak to each other. That's when our relationship during that time became irreparable. Or
Right.
even suck my dick didn't do it. It
Yeah.
did not do it. But I needed some time to step away from him, and I was not going to be his friend right away after doing that. And I needed some time, but he couldn't accept it. And that's why we're where we are now. So that John Frank and everybody else know he did it after he got off the panel with me, Gears, and Vaughn. It was his actions the next day and every day after that. The
Yeah.
fact that he said suck my dick did not kill me, knock me over. I thought it was disrespectful and he needed to have to deal with it for a while.
Yeah. Yeah. That was yeah. He know that was definitely disrespectful when he did that. I was just like, ugh. I
Yeah,
just.
so John did this to himself. Not nothing else got to do with nobody else. It's all the lies he done told on my name, the doxing that he done did to my family. That's what killed me and John beyond repair.
Oh,
I
I
don't
didn't know
do
he
lying,
doxed you.
gossiping men.
He
Yes,
doxed
he
you?
dropped. Yeah, yes, he doxed me live during one of the community events.
Oh wow. John Frank, why you do that?
And
Lord have
that's
mercy.
why it's no comeback. It's no
Messy.
comeback. The trust for us is out the window. I don't trust him. I can never trust him again. So it's no point in us making up. And then I came to the point where, okay, well, now we're going to be casual. I'll let bygones be bygones. We ain't got to be the mother and son thing. But if I see him, I see him, I'll speak. Then he went past that. And now I don't even like the motherfucker anymore. I don't want to hear from him. I don't want to hear about him. I want him to literally go his own separate ways. I'm done. There is no friendship left there.
Yeah, I understand. I get it. Like I try to catch up on a lot of shit that be happening, like when I can, but this is unfortunate, and it's and can you? I don't negate I don't negate how you feel. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know it went that deep. The words though he doxed you and all that. All this shit is just crazy. It's just fucking
And
crazy.
yeah, and then you hitting panels admitting, oh yeah, I did do this out of malicious intent. That,
You
it's
know,
like, see, that to me, that's not right. Like for real. And I just feel like it's a game for him. it's a it's a game, and he playing what is it? The art of war out here, and it's like ain't no, nope, no,
Life is just too short for all this shit. Like
yeah,
we all done been there,
Yeah.
done that. But like
And
in
it,
April
and the thing,
2026, all this shit is
yeah.
dumb. Whatever
And the
games,
whole
all
thing
this shit is
about it
dumb.
is that John knows that I mean, he'll sit here and he'll say to them in one breath, "No, Mr. Warner don't talk about you," or "No, Mr.
yep,
Warner didn't do that," and then the next minute he'll come out here and he'll be saying something different.
yep,
And he know that he's going against everything that he know about me. Everything. And it ain't even that I'm pissed. It's that it's sickening. It's sickening just watch somebody just sit there and lie for no
mhm,
reason. He ain't a UP, somebody that I don't know on the internet just acting crazy and stupid. He's not that to me. So he
But
done
yep, I'll
totally
be right back. I'll be
violated
right
me.
back.
okay, man, I get it. I
So
definitely get it.
So while everybody else think it's a game and saying whatever it is something right there. John messed up a real relationship that he's going to have to deal with. Because I could have left YouTube and been gone on with my regular life. I still would have been keeping in touch with John Frank.
Mhm. And y'all had even the thing that's so crazy is that y'all made up. Y'all made up. And it's like within 48 hours, he was right back out here acting crazy. And it was, oh, it's Von's fault.
Yep.
And I'm like, no. Von was coming to try to reconcile with your crazy ass, even though I knew I hadn't done nothing wrong. It's like
Yeah.
now you want something, and now that he admitting it, it's like you crazy as hell. But it's oh no, Tawanna the being malicious. She the one using Von. You use uh Mimi and Too Strong. You use our issues as a way in to cause problems with all of us when
Mhm.
you the one being the damn puppeteer. You the one being the behind the scenes with Vonnie. Telling Gears one thing and then coming and saying it got everybody, oh they and then it's like people, oh they just saying that because they want everybody to be mad at John Frank. It's like, no, listen, that phone call that wasn't crazy like that for no reason. He set it up. He was on the phone with them, telling them all
Yeah.
this stuff. So that when we
Yeah.
all talk, it would be a big argument, a big blow up, a big crash out. And that's exactly what happened. We all got on the phone. Too Strong got the holler. You trying to talk, can't get a word in. We get on the panel. Same thing. And he just sitting back trying to act
Yeah.
innocent. But he know the seeds he done planted in everybody head. He know, you know what I'm saying? It's like he
Yeah.
know all
He
of what he been
listen.
doing.
John did a panel where he said it out loud. He said he was mad at me. He used UP and the two church ladies to
Yep.
come for me. And he said
Yep.
to y'all, don't y'all think it was genius? He said he set that whole shit
Exactly.
up.
He said that shit. I was like, are you serious?
And UP came
That
out with her ass and said, I feel like you were puppeteering me. I heard what your live said. I don't want to beef with her anymore. But she changed her mind again because now she grandma again.
because it's a game for her too.
There's a game for her too.
It's a
Her
game for her
hamster
too.
wheel. Like she said, her hamster wheel. She called it a hamster wheel. When she come out here just saying shit, calling people names, lying on them, trying to make them come out. That's why she's so fucking irrelevant to me.
Had me too strong and me arguing about whether or not Miss Tawana being genuine or not. I knew it. I'm like, I don't
Yeah.
think that's true. I'm like, it's and then he get up there on Trey panel, and now that he just out here admitting it all, I think it's real trifling.
And
I think
the
it's
biggest thing
trifling.
about John that gets on my nerve, John is just like UP, do these middle of the night lives, saying a lot of foul shit, and then
And
hurry up
then
and delete
deleting it.
them. And
Mm-hmm.
sometimes somebody catch them. And that's what
It's
it is.
crazy.
You coming for Vonnie because Vonnie wanted to step out on her own, or even if she sided with me. So what? So that goes to prove that everybody who wants to stay Tawanna's friend, John is coming after. He done talked about Simply's daughter to the max. And then he over there in Simply chat with James Nem over there trying to say, I just want to come up on your panel and say you sorry. Nigga, do it the way you did it. Do it out loud. And then I dropped down in the chat and I seen it. So yeah, I'm talking about some people. I seen the shit. And you know he what didn't mean though. The apology is just so that he can cut the noise and get rid of the image of what he's saying about Nina. That's all he doing. Trying to get the people to stop talking, saying the same shit he said about him, saying the same shit about him that he's saying about Nina. All their little taxes is easy to see. Yeah.
Hey, Brand. Oh, hey, Brandy. But all right, foster mom. We've been up here
All
almost
right.
2 hours. Anaya said she was gonna be right back. I don't know where she went,
I'm
but
right here still curling my hair, y'all. I'm no, I'm
oh,
done.
okay.
I'm done.
What kind of curls you doing?
Yeah.
Wine curls.
I cut my hair short again.
Oh yeah, you did.
No,
Okay,
not
so
the
you
not
just
the
cur.
bob. I cut it into a bob, and I cut it short, like my pixie style that I used to have.
Mhm.
Yeah, I cut it.
Oh,
It's
you went
banging like
all the
a
way back, Pixie. Okay.
yeah. It's like a pixie with the bang, the style that I had a few years ago.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
send
too
me a
hot. I
Miss
ain't got
picture.
time for
Annette,
hair.
Miss Annette, to the truth be told, that son
Lord
thing
have
just came
mercy.
up in the last year or two. I have not been John Frank's mama. UP made a joke because one of us, or John made a joke because he have always been like my son and started saying that he was my son. That's it and that's all. Is a YouTube joke. The
The
same
same
joke
thing
that
with me
Sakina is my niece.
and I'm your foster
Or
child.
Vaughn is my foster mom and all the damn sisters I got around here. That's all it is. YouTube. I didn't raise that boy. You met
Mm.
him before I did. What impressions did y'all have on him to be the person that he was before he got over here? But what it is that I can tell you is I hear all the bad stories that he was doing over there. UP in your chat said drop the link. That don't even look like
The
UP.
girl, the devil is a lie. I wouldn't drop it if that was, huh?
Why that look
She
like a
gonna have to
demon or a devil?
hold on, cause I know
What do
you
you mean
lying.
I
Hold on.
became his joke? And Tawana, you became his joke. What that means? Yes, you see him, but it looked like the face looked weird. And she say, drop the link.
Child, that's her. Sorry, you Pete. Look, no, I'm sorry.
Hold up, isn't that a troll of that's Vonnie back up?
Yeah, no, that's Vonnie. But no, I
Okay.
wouldn't. Sorry, no, I wouldn't. No. You're gonna have to go live and talk to Mr. One on your channel. I don't want to talk. Yes,
You
ma'am.
want me to go live and drop the link for you, UP?
Yeah, y'all do that. Yeah, y'all do that. Cause no,
Never mind. I will be reacting.
that's okay. Look,
That's
I'm
all
not
she
gonna be
ever do.
listening though. Look,
That's all
I'm
she
not
ever
gonna
do. Cause she don't have
be
look, we always gotta provoke her thought because her ass don't have a thought
listening.
process. The bitch
Like,
can't do
nah.
nothing but respond to what somebody else say. Cause she can't come up with a goddamn complete thought on her goddamn own.
Vonnie, I know that's really you. I was saying that you not that you wasn't blocked. You didn't have to come in your backup page. But I was saying I don't know if that's just the page you want to come through. Okay. Why she in my live? Oh, let me hold on, y'all. Let me block this lady. I cannot. Girl. Okay. No. Okay. Hold on, ban and delete user, cause child, no, no. You have a nice day. You do what you want to do on your channel. This mine, okay?
Yeah, what you mad? We ain't listen to that 4 hour live of yours and it
Right.
ain't being talked about. We don't care what you
Uh-uh.
have to say. Go back over there and do it for your people. We over here don't care.
Girl, I wouldn't care what was going on YouTube. I'd never talk to her again.
Who triggering John Frank Glib?
I'm hollering, cause
UP?
no. Uh-uh. Child,
This
no.
UP want to hit somebody pedal.
I can't look. I
She
can't believe
usually
it's
running.
live. Right. I can't. No. No.
She
Uh.
usually running.
Matter of fact, it's time to go, y'all, cause the devil is busy. And okay. But yeah, you want to go live and talk to Foster Mom? That's cool, But you can't talk to me ever again.
You know
Mm-mm.
what? And I agree. I don't have enough. I will not put a live and become a part. They are trying to insert me into the clown show. I am not coming. So
That
whatever
part.
y'all got to say, y'all say it over there. I will not be. I don't even listen. I'm not even listening to you, UP. You did a 4 hour live, and you used my video. But while you was up all night, I was asleep because you knew I would have took it from you just so I could get another sound bite.
Mm-mm. Never again.
Girl. All right, Anaya, we fine. James, we are fine. I'm fine with everybody, but I cannot not say what my heart feels. And if y'all want to correct me, you're more than welcome to correct me. If you want to call me mean, if you want to call me messy, I accept whatever. I don't accept none of the titles, but they don't bother me. But if you want to
Yeah.
talk, James, and you can get rid of some of that hostility so that we can have a conversation. And if you're saying something that I didn't say, I will interrupt you because I didn't say it and you may put out another lie. But if you want to talk, we can talk. I don't have a problem with you. But the community report ain't going nowhere. But we can talk about the men in the community. We surely can. So, all right. Pixar don't play. I'm not gonna let her up there. Pixar, my new girl, y'all. I
I was
don't
gonna
know
say
who she is.
Pixar love hustle you, Miss Tawada.
Yeah, Pixar, whoever sent her, they sent her with her. Look, she been look. I didn't even know who UP was. She don't play. Helmet man now. She
Hmm.
got blocked. She over there tearing up that basement now.
I know you lied. Listen. Doors have been closed and I'm keeping them closed. No, ma'am. No. Okay.
Yeah,
You have a nice blessed life, a nice blessed life.
yeah.
Mimi and Too Strong, while I'm at it, I have no issue with y'all. For real. I don't. But if I come out here speaking on a situation where people have been lying on all of us and they getting away with it, I'm gonna say something if I want to. Okay. And while I'm talking about I'm proud of everybody, I said behind the scenes and I said in front of the scenes. I'm proud ain't none of us been giving that lady over there in the basement nothing when she been over
And
there
and and, and
calling our motherfucking name.
my honest take as a grown ass woman, not a YouTuber, as a grown ass woman, Mimi and Too Strong. I am willing to let all of this go, put our weapons down, and coexist. We don't have to be friends. We don't have to be peaceful. But now that the story is out, everybody say what they gotta say. I'm willing to let it go, and you ladies have a good life. I don't have no
Yeah,
personal. You all have not personally inflicted me enough to sit here and have
hmm
hate for you. I don't
that
have
part.
hate, but I don't like nobody lying on me.
Nope. And
But at this point,
if we can't have a
yeah,
conversation and we call each other friends and sisters, I can't do it. I just can't. It's nothing. It is personal. And it's not
Yeah.
just for y'all, it's for anybody. If me and Mr. Wanna have a disagreement today and we can't talk it out without going live and assuming the worst about each other, I don't want nothing to do with her, and I hope she would want nothing to do with me too.
Mm.
Like, and that's for
Yeah.
real. That's from my heart.
And
Like,
for
mm-mm.
me, I'm just simply telling you, ladies, that I won't speak bad about y'all. I won't speak on this event anymore. As long as
That part.
y'all, we can all let it go. I can move forward. We don't have to talk. We don't have to be friends. We don't have to be none of that. All we
We
got to
ain't even
do
gotta speak to each
is,
other in the chat. I
yeah.
mean, but for me, honestly, y'all, I don't care. I can speak to anybody. I can have a conversation with anybody. But I just know me and Too Strong, we can't have a civil conversation. It just never happens. And Mimi has, she's decided to have nothing to do with me, because of the whole Too Strong and me thing way before it even came live, and because we wasn't speaking behind the scenes, and I accepted it for what it was. So no, I don't want to see y'all beef. I don't want to see y'all fall out. But the truth is the truth. And Too Strong, I don't think you should hold it against Mimi, because honestly, um, I just feel she should just be honest with you and not have you out here thinking it's other people doing stuff to you when she got something to do with it. And that's just my stance.
Mm.
So
In fairness, I will say, I don't know if I said something that they want to go live about. I'm not going to listen to it. But if they care to respond to it for their people, I won't respond to it. I've given my version. I don't have
yeah,
to defend the truth, and I'm
yeah,
done with it. I'm done with it. I won't respond. And after that, then we can move on. I just don't want to deal with it. I don't care what they gotta say about me. I don't care whether they want to forgive me. I don't care. I'm doing this for me and I'm done with it. I don't need anybody permission for me to move on. I'm done.
that part. But Anaya, I'm gonna say this. I missed that aspect of it too. I've been wanting to do commentary on some TV shows, and I asked Mr. Wanted to do them with me. So when we get a chance, y'all, maybe we'll give y'all some of that type of content. I don't know. I'm gonna say honest. I ain't got no beef with nobody for real. I don't. But and honestly, I said it last night. I'm not gonna carry all of this stuff with me. I feel like it is what it is.
It is.
I don't.
If
Yeah,
somebody playing a game on their channel and it's a game that I want to play, and me meeting them in the chat is not going to stop me from playing the game.
exactly. Yeah, I'm not petty like that. I
So,
don't. I don't do that.
yeah, it's just that I want to stop all communication with them, which we've already done. And I want to free them to move around freely, me to move around freely, and don't be worried about what I'm going to say and do because we ain't got nothing to say and do anymore about each
Yeah.
other. The fight is over, it's done. Because it's nothing but a bunch of he say, she say shit. He say, she
Hmm.
say. Ain't
And
nobody
what?
stole my money. Ain't nobody stole my man. Ain't
Right.
nobody called my cost me my job or anything harmful. It's just he say, she say.
And as far as I'm concerned, it's only really UP and maybe three other people I never talk to on this app again. But Mimi and Too Strong ain't one of them. And I'm not talking about behind the scenes. I'm saying in front of the scenes. I wouldn't, oh, they on the panel. I can't go up there. I'm not like that. But when it comes to certain people like UP, I never speak to her again. I don't have nothing to say to her or really even a bad about her. But if I see something funny, like the community report, I'm gonna laugh.
You know?
So
And I want y'all to know the community report is only what you make it. You can submit something and make it a game of fun. It's everybody's submission is only bad because the content creators are giving you something bad to talk about. You could send in a joke. You could turn in something about the talk shows. It could be, it's going to be whatever the subscribers make it. It's whatever, with that community report is whatever y'all make it that's submitting. And right now, people acting the ass seems to be the hot topic. So, because I'm getting ready to start. Hey, UP, I'm getting ready to submit some stuff that you showed up in Bond said.
I should have screenshotted it. Like,
Hold up.
ah,
Let me go back.
look,
Let me go back up because I got my phone. Let me see if I can go back up. Need
hold
you be
on.
over here. Bending the knee.
Bending the knee, child. It's like I said, I know you lying. I said, I know you lying. That ain't her. That is not her. Okay. And it indeed was her. You talk
You
about to
be
drop
over
the
there.
link.
Girl, when
Huh?
I was looking down, I said that looked like a devil. It looked like the color of her page. And it looked like the person had a long Pinocchio nose. And that's all I
uh-uh.
could ever heard. Looked like her face was disfigured. But maybe that I seen the devil in her.
Mr. One, I thought it look, I really thought it was a troll. I said, I know you yeah, the devil busy today trying to oh no, I no. Mm-mm. I would never talk to you again, panel up with you again, ever again in YouTube life. In real life. If I saw you, I would turn around and walk the other way. No. Hell
You
no. Uh-uh.
know? So y'all submit somebody submit me their best joke. Submit Vaughn the best joke. Let on
Yes.
the community wall. Submit Bonnie some jokes so we can laugh too.
Cause baby, listen.
Well, we already laughing, but
Mm-mm. Never again will I ever. All right, it's time to go, y'all. All right, I hope y'all enjoyed the live. I hope we were clear and concise. About everything. Hold on, baby, I'm finna get off. About everything. Ain't no beef, ain't no smoke. It's just playing game. I'm gonna say this: playing games and involving me is just not smart because, especially if you come out, oh nah. And Mr. Tawanna, I am glad that you understood, when everything happened. We didn't talk about this behind the scenes, but that I was like hesitant or whatever. I didn't know what was coming from where, and I'm just glad that the truth is really out here. And I really wish, the bait, like I wish we all kind of would have just calmed down and been able to talk, but it didn't happen that way. It happened the way it was supposed to. So
yeah,
but
yeah,
I'm
because
glad I
and
did.
that's
I'm
what I
I'm
thought
really
when it
glad I
came.
didn't go against you. I really am glad I didn't go against you because it's like I feel like I would be sitting up here looking so dumb right now over. But I trusted my discernment, which is nah.
Yeah,
So
and I
yeah.
mean, and y'all can stop wondering. I promise you, Vaughn is very busy. So am I. We don't sit on the phone talking about y'all. We don't even talk that much. We check in to see how each other doing to catch up on the progress of what we going to and a little bit of YouTube. But we don't gossip
Hmm.
about y'all because unfortunately we got some business going on right now.
Yep. We laugh at the bullshit. We take notes on what
Yeah.
we need to take notes on. And you see, she did her big one yesterday. I guess you could say this my big one. Because at first I really didn't have too much to say. I just wanted to talk about Frankie and what he was doing. But it was like, wait a minute, hold up. Like you intentionally set traps for discord and arguments and frustration and confusion. Nah, player. No. Not with my name involved. So this live gonna stay up. Mm-mm.
Yes, and maybe we can all just be done, move on, let the UP accept the. I'm serious. I ain't asking nobody not to watch them. I'm not asking nobody not to have fun. But for me, if it's not on the report, I really don't care. Don't nobody have to tell me shit UP and them say because they really not interested. Nothing John Frank say. If he whatever he say, if you want to believe it, believe it. I know it's easier to believe a lie than it is to believe the truth. But I'm not defending myself anymore.
And I'm gonna say this
Nope.
too. He real bold. He is so bold. in his self righteousness that he even thinks it's okay to hit somebody's link and say, "Yeah, I did it out of malicious intent." And it's like you can apologize all day, but at the end of the day, damage was done. But I respect the fact that the people who weren't involved, like the immediate people who weren't involved, didn't fall for the okey doke against you too.
Yeah.
That, yeah.
And he going around here to everybody. And see, that's the thing. You're going around here to everybody, and that was even way back with Bonnie. He can't see the wrong in what he did. You apologize to Bonnie. If you apologized to Bonnie long time ago about getting on her panel and coming in her chat and starting stuff, then what I was saying about you being in her panel and in her chat starting stuff was true. But he could never give me an apology over and over again. The same way he going over there to Synonym and apologizing for what he did, but he not publicly apologizing to me for that lie.
And that is what people need to pay attention to.
Yeah,
That's where, because to me it's not genuine if you can't even face the person who has felt the felt the what is it, the action, who has felt
one
the
of his
fallout.
acts, the blunt from his
Yeah,
act. Yeah.
the blunt from his actions. I don't think that's fair. And then it's like 1 minute, oh, Miss Tawanna was talking about me. Then it's Miss Mimi been talking about Miss Tawanna. It's like you just keeping up confusion. Because I can honestly say Miss Mimi never talked about Miss Tawanna to me. And just like Miss Tawanna didn't talk about Miss Mimi to
And
me.
Mimi never talked about nope. She vented to me about Too Strong, which was the purpose of me coming over there. But Mimi was not gossiping with me.
Right.
She thought that we was cool. Mimi thought that we was cool enough that she could come to me. Cause she didn't know me to be in this bullshit that she got me caught up in right now.
So it's like it is what it is.
So she regret me coming back there. I regret it 10 times worse.
Girl, do you know some days I regret calling you? I say I should have told I why Miss I should have asked Miss why Miss Tawana, but I didn't. I was just like, all right. I kind of felt like I knew what you wanted, but I had the attitude of, oh, I'm finna tell Miss Tawana she can't tell me nothing, and the conversation didn't go that way at all. So, but it happened. It happened the way it was supposed to happen,
Yeah.
and huh.
You know, and I ain't mad at nobody because I know what kind of person I am. I know what kind of friend that I was, and I know who really lost in this situation. So there's no need for me to retaliate because I didn't, because whatever this happening on YouTube, mine is penetrating the loss of my friendship penetrates more deeply because I was a true motherfucking friend of that fool. But was I his mama? No. That was a joke from UP, from the UP sector. And as we just start saying the shit, that he was like a mama to me. John got a whole mama. A whole mama. So what are y'all talking about? Everybody who's sitting biting that shit and want to make it about me, John and me being his mother, like I can really tell a grown man what to do, treat a grown man any kind of way, or be his friend. Only thing John did is go live, Miss Annette. I can't stop John from talking or saying what he want to do. When John wanted to do the fuck shit that he did do, those are the days that he didn't call me, Gears, Vonnie. It was a lot of people he called. So nobody can control when he actually popped the live. But when we were fortunate enough that he would call us, we could talk him out of it. Risa, he called a lot of people. He called people until he got somebody that was going to agree or give him the okay to do what he was doing. It's just what he did or what he does. What happened to being confidentiality will be confidential. Who repeating things will create issues? Who's repeating things?
I don't know what she's talking about, but I feel like if you repeat, I'm gonna say this. I only had to repeat some things because people wasn't telling the truth. I don't know what she talking about, but I do believe
That's
in
why I was saying I
confidentiality.
want the
But if
gun.
you come out here lying on people and lying, I feel like that's when the truth should be able to be told in whatever detail, as long as it's not malicious and messy. So I don't know what she's I don't know what she's necessarily referring to, but I feel like you've kept his confidence because, like I said, you ain't told me shit. I didn't heard some shit on your lives, but to me, you ain't even said nothing. It's just like, so I don't know. All I'm gonna say is good riddance, to everybody. If y'all feel like he the victim, oh well, I don't care because it's like, nah, he's the victim villain. He is
Mm.
not nobody. He ain't no victim out here,
Y'all ain't no damn.
and
Why?
But the thing is though, he know what he doing.
He
He
know
know
what
what he
he's
doing.
doing.
He
He
know
know.
exactly what he doing.
John know what he doing.
It's like you didn't have all the you just added fuel to fires because you wanted somebody to dislike Miss Tawanna, and to me that's it's the same shit UP do. It's the same shit. And no, I'm not gonna have that on my conscience.
Yeah,
Knowing,
I agree
yeah,
with you
no.
100%, Glib, but I want to know who she think that released confidentiality. Who's released something? Because that don't make sense. That's to say sometimes she says something, you got to ask her for clarity before I even respond. Because a lot of time people don't like my response, so I like to make sure that I'm clearing it because I be done said some shit. Didn't we been everybody should have been you learn that. That's why when I talk to, I don't care who I talk to. Like when Lovely released me and Monica's email, I would have gave her that on a screenshot and posted it on my wall. So she wasn't releasing anything. I always act like I'm live. Oh, repeating the conversation. Well, Miss Annette, are you alive? Are you aware that we're responding to a live? Did you type that in the lives to the other lives, or you just telling us that, or do you know about the other lives and just giving us your opinion and saying maybe just us talking about it, period, could possibly make them have to respond as well, so we shouldn't respond to them. But what does that have to do with confidentiality? Because the conversations haven't been revealed. I haven't heard anybody reveal conversations. Because even if you're talking about me revealing the conversation about Lovely, Mimi asked me to put a receipt out. And Lovely put the receipt out for me. That was the only thing in the back check that a receipt was released on.
Mm-mm. Well, you ready to go, Miss Tawana? We've been here 2 hours. Oh yeah, it's
Yeah,
time to go.
yeah, I'm ready to go because I had somebody calling me. Everything ain't meant to be repeated. That's had among each other if it's going to make things worse. Oh, do you think? Well, let me. With that being said, Miss Annette, you think running around with the chat, running around in chat, saying the things that you saying about me, repeating them over and over again, shouldn't fall in this category? Because I see you and Sakina chatting other places.
Miss Tawana. I'm finna go. Miss that and her questions, comments, and concerns. We gonna have. She said you ain't never claiming anything you said or done, Tawanna. What she talk, Miss Tawanna? I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go because I don't know what she talked about. she. All right, y'all. Oh wait, you want me to drop the link? Cause I'm like, I don't know what she talking about. I don't know where she hasn't taken accountability, and it's like, my goodness.
Vaughn.
You back,
Yeah, I'm back. I just don't feel like typing. Y'all know I do too many typos. It's easier for me to answer this lady up here, and I'm
Mr.
gonna let you
Water?
go.
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me
Oh, okay. It's for Mr. Water to know, not me. Okay, because
can you
I can't hear you. Wait,
can you hear me now? I can see me. Can y'all hear me in the chat? Now, Miss, we can hear you. Now, Miss, you said you
I can
never
hear you
claiming
now.
anything. You said that I ain't never claiming anything I said or done. Miss Annette, I asked you this before. Can you tell me what you're speaking on? And I will address it now. You have never been able that you keep saying it, but you haven't given me an example yet. So I just think it's something that you're saying, but you don't have any proof for it. It's just something that you're assuming because you're associating it with John and you're running around spreading this narrative. So tell me what you're talking about. We're gonna wait to hear this. I'm sorry, Vaughn. Let me address this with her if you don't mind. Cause
No,
Miss Manette been
I'm
over in
multitasking
Sakina
anyway.
chat and shit
Mhm.
talking big shit. So I want her to get it all out. Cause I get blocked when I go to Sakina chat and she won't hit the panels. Who you want to meet in real life? So you've been a saint on YouTube? That's not answering my question, Miss Annette. Have you heard me claim to be say I was a saint on YouTube, Annette? Do you feel that I am a saint, Annette? And if not, tell me what you've seen me done that you're concerned about, Annette. And if my call of not being a saint is being John's mother, that ain't good enough. Because you definitely act like you his aunt or maybe grandmother, the way you follow him around. Because, see, I don't want to follow him. I've come to my decision and I can let go. So let's talk about what your problem is with me so that we can address this. Because you got to make me make this sense. Make it make sense to me. Because you've been spending probably 10 years following him. I sound ridiculous because you're following John Frank around, been following him around for 7 years, 10 years, saying that he's a bad guy. If you don't think that's obsessive, you're absolutely crazy to not think that's obsessive because you can't walk away. And then you can't repeat or you can't give me an example of what you've seen me do that has you feeling away. You can't explain what I've done to have you feeling away. You're putting the spin on it. You're putting the spin on an accusation that you're making that you can't even fucking explain. But you want to say, I'm putting a spin on it. I'm giving you the opportunity to tell me while I'm not a saint so that I can own up to it. And you're saying that I'm putting a spin on it? Miss Annette? Miss Annette? The elevator goes to the 14th floor. Stop stopping on the 10th. Vaughn,
Hmm.
I want to end this damn live.
Okay.
All right. I'll
I
talk
love
at you
y'all.
later.
Okay, I'll talk to
Oh,
you later too.
not buying what you selling. You hung with the snake and you did your fair share of bullshit too. Miss Annette, go right on your community. Well, let me see if I subscribe to you so that you can give me an example of the bullshit that I've done. You know, give me, you know what? You could have even used Vaughn and said that me and Vaughn was fussing. And we could have talked to you about that. But you two motherfucking fixated on John Frank.
You know what? Now that I remember, I was supposed to say this in my first live I did. Mr. Warner, I liked you when I first met you. We was cool when we first met. Am I lying? It
Yes,
wasn't
we were.
until I jumped out here for Bam that me and you had problems. But me and you was cool in the beginning. We had no smoke. We
We
had no
had a cool.
problem.
KPR got the live on private.
Yup, yup. You, I ain't have. So ain't no phony kicking it when it come to Miss me and Miss. I
Yes,
liked
we
her when I
liked
first
each
met
other,
her.
but you wanted to think Bam was your friend, and you were sticking by your friend, and you came for me for her. And
Yup,
with us, when
I
we
sure
made
did.
and when we
Yup,
made up, I told you that I didn't have a problem with you. You didn't have to explain what you did because I understood. Bam was
yup,
your girl, and you was walking with her like you
yup,
should have been.
yup. And I asked Miss Mimi to call you so that I could reconcile with you, apologize, not even reconcile, but so that I could apologize
There you go,
to you.
calling me a saint again in front of Miss Annette. How dare you?
I'm just saying. When I look, I got my memory is good and intact. Me and Miss Tawanna was cool. Miss Tawanna came in my chat. I was subscribed to Miss Tawanna. She hit my panel a couple times. We was good until I decided to side with my friend.
Because I want to know what me and Bam was fussing about the Alabama
The
brawl.
Alabama brawl. And I was mad at you. I was hot. Why would you do? And I even said it in my live. I'm so disappointed. You said, Vaughn, you don't even know me.
Hold up, Vaughn. Hold up, Vaughn. You said you kicked her back in too. Why you kicked Vaughn back in?
Look, because I felt like Belle was my friend. It was like, yeah, and I ain't gonna lie, Bonnie, you was on her ass all day, every day. It was like Belle, and I asked Belle, I said, what did you do to these people? So my bad, y'all. I'm sorry. Okay, I learned my lesson. I took like I said this time around, baby. I listened to my gut. It was like, no, I'm not going through this shit again. And if everybody go turn their back on me for going with my gut, baby, I'm just gonna have to do it.
Yeah.
Cause I've been here before. I've been here before. No.
I mean, I did it. I rode with Drop forever, and I was a ride or die. I didn't care.
Hmm.
You mess with me. So I was in his chat. It didn't even matter. Drop even did some shit. Yes, Drop did have JJ mother riding around in the wheelchair with with the little kid behind her, riding behind her, and we were laughing.
Hmm.
Was it bad taste? Yes. Did JJ deserve it? Yes. But we could have been bigger than him, but we weren't.
Right. It's like you live and you learn. No. No,
No, we don't have to do that. We don't
I
have
ain't gonna look. I'm not gonna. I ain't gonna say it's based on this and this only. But Miss Tawanna, last time I went against you. My life was hell on YouTube.
what happened.
The shit that happened with Bam. Shit. Everything y'all said was gonna happen happened, and I was over here looking crazy. So,
We
but
all
now
go through
that
that, don't we? We all go through that,
yeah.
don't we?
Yeah, but I'm not saying that that was my reasons for not going against you. It was just like, let me think about this. Let me sit back and observe. Before I do anything, let me observe. Cause no.
And look, and I'm telling you, and that's like me. If somebody say, and me and that other dude, the son thing, used to call me all the time and would tell me what's going on and say, go live, go live. And actually, the first time I fell out with Monica Mo Justice, believe it or not, somebody told me something. She said it told me to go live on her. And I went live on her ass. And then when I went back to listen to it, I said, oops, I ain't have to go live on
Exactly.
her.
Mm-mm.
So now
Be
you think
lying.
somebody telling me to do something, I be like, hold up. And the dude used to do that all the time. Just go live. And we used to get in arguments because I'd be like, no, I'm going to listen to the video and I'll call you back when I listen to it. And then we'll get in an argument or fight because I wouldn't just take their word and just do it.
Mhm.
And I don't do that now. That's the biggest lesson that I learned when I did that
Mhm.
for Monica. Let me go get it. So when I tell the story, I'm telling my story and not what somebody else told me.
Mhm. Like child. No.
No.
So,
Mm-mm.
hey, Royzell. But hey, Triple, I seen you came in. You still sleazing?
Make
But
sure you keep sneezing and not slithering, Triple.
right, yeah, sleaze, don't slither. I don't know. I wanted to say slide. But all right, y'all. We've been here long enough. I really hope y'all enjoyed that part of the show where that lady came up in here trying to get me to drop my link for her. Cause I
Oh, yeah.
did. I
If you missed
that
that,
that was. I think that's the best part of the whole live. Cause it's like, wait a minute.
UP dropped in the chat and said, drop the link.
No, and no, and no.
So I am going. I need to go. My granddaughter asked me because she used my car, and I've been on the phone with you and I ain't answered the phone for her. So let me get back to her and do what I need to take care of.
All right. Well, I love
Hey,
y'all. Y'all
Tom.
hit the like button on y'all way in and out. Please listen to the whole live. Okay, don't take bits and pieces. You know what? I don't even care. Listen to the live. Don't listen to it. Respond. Don't respond. And I really do love y'all, and I appreciate everybody's support.
Anything,
Abril.
anything you ask me, anything you got to say, if am I talking to you? Ask yourself, am I talking to you before you ask me, am I talking to you? That's all I'm gonna
um, Abril, I love you, sis. Thank you for coming in. Anaya, I appreciate you hitting the panel. King James, I ain't got no problem with you, sir. I wasn't coming at you. I just was trying to, set a disclaimer because I had no idea what you were gonna say. But to
and
answer your question,
honestly and generally speaking, James is a very good guy.
yeah, I
James
was
has
gonna say,
taken a
yeah,
lot of hits from a lot of people. And
yeah.
I do, as far as I'm concerned, I do fuck with James. I fuck with James when him and John, every time him and John Frank went through it, when him and Lovely went through it, when him and anybody else on here went through it. James was cool with me. I
Mhm.
married James on James. But I said it, James, ever since this community report came up,
Mhm.
his comments and energy towards me have been different. And it is what it is.
Mhm.
Ain't nothing I can do about that. But I don't have no beef
Yeah.
with nobody.
But yeah, to answer his question, no, I haven't. I mean, but I don't be over there, and all that stuff that be going on. But from what I've seen of him, no, he don't hit the panel and just
No, he not a
disrespect people.
nasty person. He
Yeah.
come out here, somebody come for his girl, he wife, whatever. He come out here and he'll step up for it. But for the most part, he mind his business. But with this community report, he don't like that motherfucker.
But all right, y'all. Bye. Y'all have a great weekend. I'm gonna enjoy my weekend. I really do feel like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders. Um, yeah. So like, I'm
Glad we could
good.
be of service to you, Mr. Glee. You make sure you have a great day, sir, because I heard that you make all the money. And Miss Abreu, I am setting up your next setup to take yours. So you just hold on and stand around so I can introduce somebody else to your pockets.
Oh.
Risa, Risa, you stay sweet, honey, and I will call you. In fact, I will call you when your husband's home. Risa, you keep up the good work. I love the videos. Keep dropping them. I am learning a lot. Who else in here? I think you might have me confused with someone else.
Oh no.
Y'all hear Alexa. She said, excuse me, I think you might have me confused with someone else.
I'm hollering. But all right, y'all.
All right, y'all. See y'all later. Have a good
Bye.
evening. Call me, Risa.